Tired of the silence, the sugar-coated lies. Another headline screaming behind vacant eyes. They build up their walls so high and so strong, but the truth's gonna break through before too long. Every single day, the same damn old game, pointing all the fingers, nobody takes the blame. This pressure's building, it's starting to crack. Ain't no turning back now, ain't no holding back. I'm about to say it, yeah, I'm about to scream. Tired of the fake smiles, living in a dream. The real life's bleeding out in the cold.
Grand Rising, everyone. My bad. I cut the entrance music. Forgive me. How's everybody doing? Everybody's excited for today? I think we all know what's at hand. Uh, the title of the post on TMZ says "The Day of Reckoning" for Puffy Jacket. The Day of Reckoning. It's supposed to start in just a little over an hour. The sentencing is supposed to be starting. I've got it pulled up over here to the side. We've got Max is outside the courthouse. I'm following Fox News New York. Got Tisa Tales over here. So we're gonna keep an eye on everything that's going on. I mean, it looks crazy. It looks crazy out there. I mean, it's packed. Of course, we assumed it was gonna be packed, but it's even more than what I thought it was gonna be. And of course, there's some political signs outside. So looks like it's a lot more than just the sentencing that'll be going on up there. What? Since we here, let's go ahead and let's do some things. I got some things I want to do since we're at this event today. This is what's going on.
Bad boy, come out and play. I know we had to do a remix, right? Oh. You can hate me now, QB, but I won't stop now. Cause I can't stop.
Get it, let's get cheeky with it.
Brave heart, you can hate me now.
We here now.
But I won't stop now. Cause I can't stop now. You can hate me now. You can hate me now. Throw your guns in the air. Socialize, get down, let your soul lead the way. Cause I'm that enemy that you can't see, but you wanna be. You ain't shit to me, player. It ain't hard for you to get to me, player. My road dogs, they'll spit for
Thank you for that heartbeat. Let's get cheeky with it.
To have the heart.
Hey, you feel like coming up in the back?
You ain't one beef, then why did you start? Run from the light, catch shots out the dark. Suffer, ducker,
How you feeling?
On the spot,
let me know, best. Talk to me.
Ain't nobody kicking no rhymes like these. See, I do the things that they can achieve. So don't start pacing, I'll start pacing. Bets on that you'll be disgracing. More hotter than the sun, I'm living on the run because I'm public enemy.
Let's get cheeky, let's get cheeky with it. Panel.
Let's
All right.
go.
How you doing, bestie?
I'm not feeling well, but I can't miss this. You know, I've been waiting for this, and I said to you I was going to come on and support you, and that's what I'm here for. So I'll probably
love
be
you for that.
watching, but I'm also going to try to give my 2 cents.
Okay. Hey, I tell you what. You can stay in the panel. You reserve there. Your spot will stay just as it is. You got that on lockdown.
Okay.
And you mute up and then unmute when you need to talk, love.
Listen. I have my prediction in my head, but I think it's going to be less than what I'm thinking. But I'm just going to call it. I'm going to say 4 to 6 years.
You saying 4 to 6? Okay, I'm gonna stick to that 5 to 9. I'm gonna stick to
I
that five.
know, I
What?
know.
But you know, but look though, Bestie. I say 5 to 9, but I don't even know now because there was two more lawsuits that came in like at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I think that girl, that Mia, she's gonna be credible today. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
she's
Mia's
supposed
on
to
there.
talk.
Hmm.
He's gonna talk. I am so interested to hear what he's gonna say. So,
Yeah,
I don't even know what to call him no more. To be honest with you, every day is something different. I call him PP
I
Diddy.
know.
You don't
I know.
understand what goes on in my household with his name. I'm
PP
telling
Diddy.
you.
I love it. I love it.
You know
PP
how
Diddy.
they said remember they said on the stand, Tootsie Roll PP Diddy. That's what they compared it to. Remember? So
She
every
did
time,
say Tootsie Roll. Yeah, PP
well,
Diddy. Yeah.
listen, when I heard that, it just stood in my mind. I just went with it. I don't know.
Hey, it works. It works,
It
right?
does. It does.
Man. So
I
let me
think.
ask you
I
this: what
think.
do you think about the video that he released, as far as to the judge?
Mm,
Did you watch it?
no. Tell me about it.
All
I
right.
didn't. I don't.
So
What video? I know he sent a letter to the judge.
yeah, the defense team actually submitted a 61 page document to him, but 4 pages was uh, PP Diddy, as you said. uh, what
Like
he
what?
was saying.
Stop.
Uh,
Stop.
Let me see if I can find it. Okay, he also submitted a video montage, basically, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and
What?
was
Like
trying to,
speeding?
huh?
Go ahead. What was he trying to do? Like,
Yeah, he was trying to make it seem like he's this wholesome, loving father, and that's why he needed to be
oh,
out. He's a changed
I
person,
saw
stuff
that.
like that.
I'm sorry. I saw
You
parts of it.
just,
Yes.
yeah,
My kids and this. Get the freak out of here. You have 4 girls. You should be ashamed of yourself.
yeah, he should.
Ashamed.
Absolutely, he absolutely should.
Those kids. Listen, because of what he did, those kids aren't going to have a chance. They're always going to be looked at
Hmm.
as the monsters' kids. I'm telling you.
Right,
I'm
and
telling
I
you.
agree with you. I agree with you. They'll forever be tied to this moment,
Yes.
these actions.
Yes.
You know.
And I'd be honest with you. I think the eldest daughter or the youngest. I don't know who's older, the twins or the one he had, or the one that's like the twins. I think she's old. That one's older than the twins, right?
I'm not
The
sure. I know
one,
which one you're talking about, but I'm not
yeah,
sure
yeah,
which
yeah.
ones.
I forget her name, but I think she's very traumatized by all this shit because you don't see her a lot, and
Right.
she's very like in the back. She
Mm-hmm.
doesn't post what she's doing with her life. The others, forget it. The girls are now models and they're doing their own clothing. They're not even going to college.
Mm-hmm. And they just got kicked out of some amusement park, so it shows that they're
Hmm.
arrogant. His arrogance bleeds into them. So
Of course, they got the
you know,
blood. I think
right.
that his son Justin, the quiet one, the short one, I think
Mm-hmm.
he's evil. I think he is so evil, and also the skinny one that looks just like him,
Oh
Christian.
yeah, yeah.
But I'll tell you
Christian.
something. Quincy
Mm-hmm.
shows me a different side of him. I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
Do I think Quincy was ever at the freak offs? Absolutely,
I do.
absolutely.
I think
But
Quincy's more after his dad, though, his biological dad.
what do you mean?
I think Quincy is more. He has more of Albie Shore's tendencies or
Yes, yes,
humanity.
yes.
You know.
I agree,
Um,
and I feel bad for Albie Shore. All he wants to do is be a part of his kid's life. That's all he wanted.
yeah. Yeah. That's it.
You
That's
know.
it.
And he came
And
on national television. Listen, they could have murdered him already. He came and basically told on national television. You saw the clip?
mm-hmm. He
And
did.
they asked him, and he said it was straight up Diddy. And he
He
even said
said
that
it.
he said she was totally healthy. Nothing was wrong with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I that was on. I saw it on. I think it was Fox New York News. I was watching, and he was
Yes,
doing an
something like
interview with
that.
him. Yeah.
I feel for
And
these people. Even freaking Jamie Foxx literally said that it was P. Diddy that did what he did.
right, and that was here in Atlanta when he was filming the show.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with Puffy, but I'm gonna let you know something. These murders, they need to come out. All needs to be resurfaced. Everything needs to
What
come out.
What do you think
You
about what they're
know?
gonna unseal today? I wonder what that's gonna be about, Bestie.
I don't know. I'm very excited. This is why I hopped on. I'm like, this is the end for me. I got to see if my prediction came true. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that I feel he's gonna do time. There's no way they're gonna be like, all right, 14 months and he's out in December. I don't see that happening. What the
Nah,
process? What the defense team's asking.
I don't think you'll
You
be
know?
out either. But
Mm-mm.
hey, Sharita, welcome in. Good morning to you. Demetrius, good morning. Welcome to you, brother. He says, good morning. Early start at work, but we'll keep up. Send me the updates when we get the verdict. I sure will, brother. I
Absolutely.
definitely will. I definitely will. But since me
Everybody's
and
gonna
Bessie
get
was
it.
talking about that video, let's see if we can play some audio of the video for these people that may have not seen it.
Yes.
What you've given to the world, I don't think you know, man. Let my baby cry. You gotta give a
Um,
bottle then. Know that you mean something to people. Know that you mean something to people. Like you live somewhere in people's heart. My nose fell off. No, my lip fell off. Thank you. You wear it? You inspire, you energize, and you've left that for the rest of the existence of this planet, man.
mhm.
Oh, that's precious. That's precious. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just play y'all 45 seconds of it because it's like 11.5 minutes long. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Uh,
Not yet.
I am Miss Carr. Miss Carr. Oh, Miss Carol, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. J Man, good morning to you. It's okay. It's okay. I was looking at the screen, so I didn't know when you came in, brother. But thank you. Thank you for coming in.
Bestie, it's gonna be a long day.
A long one. A
Hmm.
long one.
So I don't
Uh,
think anybody should, you know, what's that word I'm looking for? So I don't get huge in trouble. um,
TikTok's
I don't
language,
think
right?
anyone. I don't think anyone should expect a verdict right away because there's a lot of stuff
Mhm.
going on today, and we may be surprised. We don't even know.
Good morning,
There
LaQuinta.
might be some more goodies coming. You know what I mean?
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
and someone said that it may take a couple days. It might have to come back on Monday.
No,
You know,
listen,
and I wouldn't be
it's a big
surprised.
deal. It's a
Yeah,
big deal.
it is. It
Even though they were
is.
lesser, listen, even though they were lesser charges, it's still a big deal what he did.
Right, right. Well, see, and I think a
What
lot
you
of
know
people
what he got
felt that.
charged for? Well, too bad, right?
Hmm.
Everybody has their own opinions. I get that, but seriously, if you have common sense, listen. Half of the things that I've
My
seen
Dukes,
and
good morning.
witnessed throughout this whole trial, right, so far, throughout everything, has
Right.
blown my mind to think of how people really think in this world. I can't even fathom to you. I really can't.
Yeah,
It's
it's
crazy,
wild.
crazy.
It's wild.
Hmm.
Burns. Hold on, let's bring Burns up. I ain't seen Mr. Burns in a minute.
Yo, what up, my dude?
A long time no see, brother. How you doing?
Working, music, kids,
I hear
you know,
that.
Ah,
living
understand.
life. Living
I
life,
understand.
man.
Hey, as long as the
I
blessings,
am.
that's all we
Yeah.
want.
Yo,
Well,
when I heard about that Diddy verdict, I said, yeah, I gotta tap in with my mans
Yeah,
early. I
yeah.
gotta
But
tap
look,
in with you because you know I ain't been around in a minute.
you have it. That's why I
I
saw
know
you
you
pop
are.
up in the guest. I was like, what?
My bestie, my fiance just said he's going to a Diddy party right now. Work, going to work, work, work.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Oh
But
man, I can't wait to find out what happened.
I tell people, I tell people sometimes, man. You can't bite the hand that feeds you, man. That's what Diddy did. So he
Hmm.
reaping the repercussions, man. He should have
Facts.
left them people. He should have left them people alone. He should
Yes.
have left Ciroc and all that shit alone and keep rocking out how he been rocking out. If they
Yeah,
really could listen. If they really had wanted Diddy for sure, he gonna do some time because
yeah,
that charge he got convicted on, it carries
yeah.
some time. But if they really had wanna get him like off the bat. They could have get on with those. They could have get on with them pew pew charges with the scratch off serial numbers for automatic weapons.
Easy.
That's easy. That's an easy conviction right there.
Yeah, for sure. For
They
sure.
ain't even. I don't think they even charge him with that.
Nah, they didn't. They didn't charge him
That's
with him.
what I. But if it was one of us, we was out of here.
Boy, that would have been the
Gone
first
for life.
charge.
That would have been
For
the
life.
first charge. That would have been the first charge.
Joe said they would
Yeah,
have built a jail on top of him.
I
they would.
I
Yes, for
yeah
sure.
yeah.
For
I
sure.
He's
think
right, man. He's right.
listen.
Listen, love
Diddy
you.
been doing Diddy. If you look at Diddy life.
Hmm.
from when he started with this music and stuff. Diddy been sliding through a lot of incidents for a long time. Ever since
Yes.
back in the college, ever since back in when he threw that party and some of them kids got unalive on that trample thing and
Oh, City
that party
College.
he threw.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Yeah.
yeah. Then you got the stuff that happened at the Jermaine Dupri the party in Atlanta with
Yeah.
Suge Knight's best friend getting unalive by his security. Then you
Right.
got Big. Then you got Big and Pac and like it's
The
a
J
lot of
Lo
stuff,
incident in
man.
that club.
And J Lo is yep. The Shine incident. He skated off like
Yeah. He
Oh,
been getting off
he,
scot free.
listen,
for
he's guilty, guilty, guilty,
he
guilty.
be
Yeah.
getting listen. He be getting off scot free for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if that was one of us, that City College would have had us jammed.
No, for
Mm.
sure. Without
Mm-hmm.
hesitation. Let's welcome FBA Detroit to the panel. How you doing, brother?
What up,
Welcome to
though?
Salute
hashtag I'm gonna
Detroit.
say it.
What up, though?
That
Salute
much cooling.
Detroit.
Hey, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you that he did get away with a whole lot of stuff that me and you probably wouldn't have got away with. But them pew pews, I end up going to the feds for 12 years, and I know how they get down. Them pew pews, I believe they put them there, cuz.
You think it was a
You
plant?
think so?
Yeah, I think, yeah, man, the feds dirty as hell, bro. They don't play guilt. They don't play fair. And the whole thing
Yeah, he
about the
right.
difference between the feds and the state is, in the feds, they go by a preponderance of evidence. It's not guilty beyond
Yeah.
reasonable doubt. You feel me? So only thing they got to do is
Mm-hmm.
have enough people cooperating the story. They get you with ghosts. I don't want to say the word, but you know what I'm saying? Ghost evidence that ain't even there,
Mm-hmm.
evidence that already been smoked and sold to other people and long gone.
Mm-hmm.
They can convict you with no evidence in the feds, bro. A preponderance of evidence, bro. A whole lot of people talking. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I know
Yeah.
how they play. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the feds and proved that they had planted evidence in my case, and they simply dropped the case and suppressed the evidence. They didn't just throw the case out like, okay, we got dirty police officers doing dirty work.
Mm-hmm.
No, they had dirty lawyers and everything, bro. I fired
Yeah,
a lawyer, and I proved that
but
they had planted evidence, bro. And
but
and
in
like the
this
state, go ahead. I'm sorry.
in this case, man, in this case, like I'm just saying, like the man, like it ain't no way, dog. You do that much, you be in that much incident, you be in that much in the mix, and you just coming off scot, and you just scot free, innocent, like a newborn baby ass, man. It
He had
ain't
them
no way,
fall
man.
guys though. He had them
One
fall
Yeah,
thousand
guys too.
percent.
Yeah.
He had them
yeah,
fall
ain't no
guys, you
way.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shine was a
ain't no
fall
way.
guy, bro. You know Shine got
Yeah.
paid a little change, and he got promised a little more change, but he probably didn't deliver on that change. But he had a bunch of fall guys. You know what I'm
But you
saying?
know what? Everybody was laughing at Big Gene about 5 or 6 or 7 years ago when he was trying to tell us about Diddy.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
Facts.
like, nah, Diddy ain't like
Facts.
that. Nah, Diddy ain't like
Facts.
that.
Hey,
Alright.
but what made him jump ship though? What made him just want to
I'ma
be
tell
the
you. I'ma
opposition?
tell you. I'ma tell you what made him, cause my cousin Charlamagne the God off the Breakfast Club. That's my
Mm-hmm.
first cousin. He get all the in school. What it was is
Mm-hmm.
that damn that shit was really about with Gene. That shit was really about money, man.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That
Did
shit
it?
was really about money with him.
Listen, P Diddy
You
never
you
paid his
won't bite the
artists.
hand that feeds you, but the one that
Right.
stops feeding you, you will bite his fingers off. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
like it's to the point where you don't really know what to believe when you got somebody that's just a bona fide hater because you stopped feeding them.
No, it ain't that. It ain't that.
Ain't got nothing to do with Cassie,
Listen,
man. What you talking
Diddy,
about?
listen, let me tell you.
Rico, welcome to the live.
Diddy the type that I'll promise you $1 million a day and don't even and might give you like 3/4, not even 3/4 of that, if any. Like Diddy made a lot of people a lot of promise he ain't come through on that.
Exactly. He never paid his artists. Okay,
Yeah.
number one.
That's
Number
why
two.
everybody left.
Number two. He should be ashamed of himself. He has 4 girls, 4 daughters, 4 daughters, and you're gonna sit there and treat women like that?
And
Listen, he's
then,
Right.
not
wait,
innocent. He's
and
not
then,
innocent. He's
and
not
then
innocent. He's far
big.
from innocent.
No, I ain't
Facts.
never say he was innocent. I just came in on the pew pew part because I
Yeah.
know how the feds
And
be
listen,
playing evidence and playing dirty as hell. I'm a
Right.
and
witness.
Adrian
then listen,
Dubs, welcome in.
and then listen, right? How your best man, your best friend, your man is gonna get unalive. He on your label. You kept the man. You kept the man publishing and master for 10 years
After his
before
death.
Yeah.
you even give it to his family.
Yep.
Like,
Yo,
come
if that
on, man.
if that doesn't speak to the character of man that he is, I
That's
don't
who
know
he
what
is.
does. You know?
Listen, you
Let,
think all those artists would... Sorry. Go ahead.
hold on, no, hold on. I'm gonna say we're gonna start. I want to start from the bottom. I want to get each of you all's opinion on or thoughts on what do you think is going to happen today. What is going to what is going to be the deciding factor you think that's going to just bust this thing wide open? I'm gonna start with let's get cheeky with it.
Personally, because you know me, you know that I do this for a living. I
Mm-hmm.
bring facts. That's it. Speculation to me ain't nothing. You know that from day
Mm-hmm.
one, from the rip.
Facts.
Even though I think he deserves to get hit with more, like I said to you, I predict 4 to 6 years. That's my prediction. Could be
4 to
wrong,
6.
but that's what I see.
Burns. What you
I
call
agree
it?
with her.
Okay.
4 to
I agree
6
with
years.
her.
Because
All
I
right. You,
feel like the judge is going to meet in the middle. He's going to meet in the middle.
Yeah,
That's what
all
I
right.
feel.
because I said the only reason I say I agree with her because you gotta take into consideration the nigga never been in trouble before.
Yeah.
But so they gonna take that in consideration too. But he just ain't gonna walk out that courtroom like he got him.
Yeah.
Nobody like that. It ain't about to happen.
So you so
Yeah,
you, so
no.
you
It's not about to happen.
so you saying it's going to be like a first time offenders kind of deal?
Listen, yeah, it's gonna be like a first time offenders deal, but it's guidelines that they gotta go by, right?
Right.
And listen, once you find guilty on a charge, that means you could get anywhere from which, and I doubt this. I'm just saying you could get anywhere from probation up to whatever that charge carry the max. So anything
That's
he
true.
could get, but he gonna be doing something.
True.
He ain't
True.
gonna be Harlem. He ain't gonna be Harlem shaking. No, he ain't gonna be Harlem shaking for a while, y'all. So I'm about to tell you.
Bessie, but he can only get max 20 years. I wish, but I don't think that's going to happen.
FBA Detroit. Your
What
call
up?
on it, brother.
Chew, you when you in that situation right there, if you get found guilty, they gonna give you the maximum. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning, if you have they offer you a plea, and if you don't take it, they go up. So when you sit there and play with them people in the feds, they different than the state. In the feds, they gonna give you the max. So I think he gonna come out of there crying today.
Yeah.
He
Me
said
I think
too.
he gonna come out of there
real
crying
spill.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
coming
gonna
out
cry.
crying. I
He
can't.
gonna cry,
go
bro.
go pass out right in the courtroom.
He not
Really
gonna
is.
he not gonna be victorious in that federal courtroom. I don't care who you is. Only one I ever seen do it is T.I. and NBA YoungBoy, and it's gonna keep sweating the game with that. Some just ain't right.
I got a question for everybody on the panel, right?
All right.
Okay. We all know that he's going to jail. Listen, it'd be really a surprise if I just can't see it the other way. Do you think they're going to put him in population? That's my question.
If you
I
asking
don't
me,
think so.
I
I
think they
don't think
will.
they're going to put him. You
No,
think
I
they
think
will?
no. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell
I
you
don't think they
why.
will, Bestie.
you don't.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
tell
tell
you
you too
why.
why.
I
Let him go
know.
first. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because even though he did all that shit, it doesn't change his net worth or what he's worth. So if you worth anything, or if you done been seen on TV, and that plays a part, the case itself plays a part. I mean, who he is as a entertainer and all that plays a part. So they not about to put him in population like that.
Nah,
That's just
I feel
I was
that if
thinking
you
low
look
security, low
I
security.
don't think they're
no.
gonna put him in population and why he in MDC Brooklyn. But when he
maybe,
hit that federal yard,
yeah.
we
Yeah, they
going in
might.
population. I don't care who you is. Ronald Isley was in population. Moon was in population. I was in the cell with Big Me's brother. I was on the same compound with Bernie Madoff. Your
Oh
ass going
wow.
It's,
on that
Ah,
population.
that
Hey,
celebrity stuff don't matter, huh?
no,
that don't matter in there, man.
no, it
T.I. was
don't
in
because at the end of the
population.
day, they're humans, just like you and me. They just make
Oh
a,
Yeah,
yeah.
ton,
but
a hell
they
of a lot
gon'
more money than us. That's it.
R.
but
Kelly
they ain't
is
gonna
in
put
the
him in.
population right now getting beat up. He done got beat up already.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna put him in population in New York though.
No.
No,
No,
not
Y'all was
there.
talking about
I
New
was thinking
York.
low security.
Oh no,
I
they ain't
don't
about
even
to do
know.
low
In
security
MPC,
either.
he
You know what
in
I
You
think?
don't
MPC
think?
Brooklyn right now. He might be in
Bestie.
population right now in
Bestie.
MPC Brooklyn.
True.
Bestie,
Huh?
if they put him in population, I give
Hmm.
it 24 hours. He's done.
Because
That's a
see,
fair.
see
That's
the
fair.
thing
I
about
agree.
the
You
thing
know
about
why?
MPC Brooklyn is it's not like Rikers Island or something. Like it's people from everywhere, so it's not just like locals from New York who gonna just beat him up.
No,
People
Yeah,
but
from
here's the
everywhere.
thing.
he's right. He's right.
But here's the thing. If they do that and Diddy get unalive, his family can that could be a law. That's a lawsuit because the first thing they're gonna be like is y'all know his status,
And
y'all
y'all still
know,
put him in population.
and y'all still put
And
him
when
in
you
population.
go to jail, if another inmate if another inmate do you, it's not the government fault, bro. Both of y'all property of the government, bro. They don't care about
That's
somebody
true.
doing you. If somebody do you, that person gonna get charged with a charge. Your family can't sue. I don't care who you is, and
Oh,
I never seen a celebrity get protected unless he asks, "I want to be in PC." Other
Mm-hmm.
than that, you going on that yard.
Well,
Let's
he's gonna
welcome.
go to
Let's
PC.
welcome
Believe
Willie.
me.
Let's
What's
welcome.
going on, G Smooth?
What's
Good
good with you, brother?
morning.
Good morning,
Good
Good
Willie.
morning
morning to
to
the
you.
whole panel. Hey,
Thank you.
what's
man.
up?
Look,
Oh,
Willie
okay.
Willie got that good energy this morning, boy.
No,
Willie on a thousand.
that's just me, man.
Where
I
my
feel you,
besties at?
Willie.
No,
I'm calling out my besties.
I'm a little boisterous, but I have a real problem with this, man.
I know, we
I
all
don't
do.
condone anything that Diddy has done.
Yep.
Zero. I've
Mm-hmm.
met the guy. He's a creep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him talk to Jennifer Lopez. And he talked to her like that. Really? You know. But the Man Act, dude. All right. Everybody listening to your show.
Hmm.
Every man in this show should understand that all of us are guilty. We all felons. If you ever pay for a tank of gas, a plane ticket, a train ticket for one of your honeys to come over to see you from another state, you have created a man act for yourself. It's just not about prostitution. It's
Well, wait.
also about engaging.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if you read the Man Act, that's what it's there for.
And
Well,
hold up,
now,
hold up. I
okay.
gotta say something. Can I say something?
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
don't
Let's.
take it personally, Will. But J Lo ain't okay.
No, I get
She
that
ain't no
too.
better. J Lo
I
is
get that too.
horrible. J Lo has done nasty things, and it's proven with younger.
I'm
Okay,
Hmm.
not condoning
so
anything any
I
of
know
them
that,
done.
but you made a statement. You said
No, this
the
was
way he spoke to
1999,
her.
before we knew what that was
Listen,
about.
listen. She's very lucky that she's not behind
Oh,
bars
sorry, y'all.
anymore.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Tisa Tails was interrupting us.
Sorry, I
Go,
said
baby
she's
girl, go ahead.
lucky. She's lucky she's not behind bars because of that
Yeah,
incident that happened in the club.
I
yeah,
met her a month before that.
yeah.
Crazy, crazy. And they split right away after that because she
I
knew.
met them a month before that.
Crazy.
And you
Here's my thing with that though, Will. Excuse me. Hold on one second. Here's my thing with that, Will. Yeah, I agree with you as far as on the man act. It's not all that, but here's what I'm thinking though, brother. I'm thinking not just basing it solely on the man acts, the two charges
That's
of
what
the
they
man act.
convicted him of.
Right, but hold on. Here's what I'm thinking is going to. I'm not just stopping right there. I'm talking about the other things that have came in after. I
Yeah.
think is going
Yeah,
to influence the sentencing.
Oh
that shouldn't be the case
wow.
though. If you convicted him on the Man Act, that's the only thing you should be talking about today.
I
All that
think it's
other
all
crap is bull.
well because I think it's all
And it
going to flow
shows
into his
bias if it's
character.
not.
I think it's all going to go into proving what type of character he is, and that's what's going to
That's
determine.
the problem. Justice is not blind then. You convicted him of one thing, and now you want to hide on all these other things because you want to sentence him and punish him for something else.
Hmm.
Hey, to be honest with you, this is the first time I ever see when they first had hit him with that Rico boy. That's the first time I ever see one man get hit with a Rico and nobody else fall but him.
Hey,
Exactly. But
yeah,
guess what? He
yeah.
beat that charge though.
Yeah, he beat it.
He beat
He
that
beat it.
charge and the sex trafficking charges.
We
Yeah,
gotta
he
say
beat it.
Smecks. We gotta say
Oh my
Smecks.
God.
Yeah,
I hate TikTok.
I do
but
too.
just because listen,
They can use the N word all
Hold,
day and call me that
hold
all
on, hold
day.
on, hold on, Will. Let's
okay,
get cheeky
listen,
with it.
everybody got to take a chance to hear each other. Okay,
Yeah.
please.
Hmm.
So let me speak. This is directed towards Will, right?
Let's
So
go.
just because he wasn't found guilt, right? Just because he they didn't charge him with it doesn't mean that he was still innocent.
You was
All
about to
right,
say
let's
what I was
keep
about
that
to
in
say.
mind.
Well, I started my conversation by saying I don't condone anything he's done.
Okay, I get that, but I'm speaking my mind. I
Right.
respect what you're saying.
Well, and I think I don't want to speak for you. Let's get cheeky with it, but I because that's what I was going to pretty much say too. Now we also know that there's people who have been guilty of things, found guilty that really wasn't guilty. My cousin, prime example. My cousin has been in prison for 13 years for unaliving a man at a club, and guess what? He didn't do it. You know how we know he didn't do it? Because our other cousin is the one that lied on him that got him put in prison. And our other
Oh
cousin
my
was married to
God.
a guy that actually did it. So I bring that up. So I like when we talk about this because I want people to understand just because he did get found not guilty or you say he beat the charges, that doesn't mean it didn't happen. You
Agreed.
see? So
Agreed.
I like to just bring my own personal experience into that. Like, because that's,
Listen,
I got
I
two cousins. We're
never liked
family.
him from day one. I
Huh?
just thought he was arrogant. I never liked him from day one. The things he would do to these kids on these, the band, making the band and stuff like that. All these
Oh, he's a
kids,
piece of crap. He
nothing
really
but
is.
negativity to say about
Yeah.
him. Everybody. Like I'm just so dumbfounded that people can still sit here and think that this man is somewhat, humane. He has no humanity. You understand? Pete Diddy has no
Absolutely.
humanity. He
Let's
has,
get let's get cheeky. It's called no redeemable
Natty, thank you for
qualities.
the heart, me baby.
No redeemable qualities.
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't have any
sad. It's
redeeming.
sad. It's really
And,
sad.
and guess what? Neither does a guy on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
I
No
feel
redeemable
bad for his
qualities.
Good morning,
girls.
Frenchie
I feel
love. How
bad for
you
his
doing?
girls, man.
Hey, listen, live. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Please help me hit that gift goal up here. We got a gift goal posted. Please help me reach that. Also, keep tapping and clapping. Share out the live. We appreciate it if you do that. And last but not least, please give my wonderful panelists here, please. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's get cheeky with it. Thank you. Thank y'all. Yeah, make sure you all give the panelists here too as well.
But you know, they made one example of R. Kelly. They're gonna make another example out of Diddy, man. Because if they let Diddy slide, man, they give if they let Diddy walk up that courtroom with nothing, they tell every entertainer that we can do what we want, and it ain't not gonna happen to us because we got
Not
more.
every entertainer,
Like that,
every
Frenchie love.
person.
Thank you. Let's get
Every
cheeky with
person.
it.
You
Every
know what?
person, not every entertainer.
Yes, every person who has power and money. You're absolutely right.
No,
Mm-hmm.
even if you don't have power and money, then you're really screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Natty, thank you for the TikToks. How you doing, bestie?
I want to say Jay Z. Don't quote me, but I want to say Hov has something to do with that too.
Oh, he's gonna fall too, but it's gonna take a while.
I
That's funny you
want
brought that up
Hov
because,
has something.
Listen, Bessie, I
huh?
told you this is all
Listen,
happening the way we
listen,
predicted. It's like a domino
listen.
effect, right?
Well, let me tell you.
Right.
Can I say
Absolutely.
one thing? Can I say
Yeah.
one thing? Let me tell you something. Now. Hov been in Puffy shadow for a long time. And I know
Of
he was
course.
upset when they gave when they gave Puff the key to the city. We already
Mm-hmm.
know how competitive Jay is. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when as soon as Diddy get locked up, now if you look now, Jay doing concerts, Jay doing this, Jay doing that, Jay
Jay being
popping out.
investigated. Jay being investigated by the FBI.
Yeah.
But
Jay tried to say he didn't know Diddy.
he did.
That's what he
He did try
said.
to say that. But here's the thing with that though.
Yo, Bessie, don't laugh at me. I got my popcorn ready.
You got your. Well, I hadn't eaten breakfast yet. I need to go get my plate.
Sorry.
But here's the
No,
thing with Jay.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, me too. With Jay now, so we did a show a few days ago about it, but the FBI is being urged to investigate what's that his company Rock Nation.
Nation.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, they're under
on the
investigation.
the $8.26 billion embezzlement, the Social Security number fraud.
Hey,
There
but
was
why
one
why
more.
y'all why y'all waiting on him though? Like, what did he do for people to just be like, I'm waiting on him to, like, what did he
What
do?
Well,
what he did, what he did,
What do you
what
do?
he
Yeah, I mean, because I just hear people saying they waiting for him to get locked
You
up, and
know
I'm just
why?
like,
You
man,
know
what he do
why?
for people to just
You know why? You know why?
What's that?
I'm gonna
I'll
tell
let
you.
Burns tell
Yeah.
you.
Jay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Jay is another version of Diddy. Just be,
Worse. Worse.
but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what made
Not
Jay.
in the things,
Why they ain't jammed Jay up yet? They ain't jam. See,
right?
Jay just like Diddy, but Jay's more sophisticated and humble. Jay
Yes.
ain't
He's
blunt.
private. He's
He ain't.
He's a little
private.
more
He ain't. Yeah,
calculated.
he ain't.
Shout out to Natty
Yeah,
on that.
he ain't
Natty said
blunt.
they should start with Biggie.
1000% Natty.
Don't get stuck there, man. Ouch.
Actually, Tupac too.
Yeah,
I
you
do
know
too.
Pac in there.
I'm
Listen.
gonna
Diddy
I
tell
for
can
you.
sit here.
what
Biggie
Jay
for
got to
sure.
do
I
with
can sit here and
Tupac and
name
Biggie though.
like 9 more celebrities they need to look into.
Yeah,
I mean, I know
Jay
he.
had
Only thing I heard about Jay-Z is he was messing with Foxy Brown when they were young or whatever. But I never
And
heard
Ramirez
nothing
mom.
else. I never heard
Jay,
nothing about him and Big had something to
yeah,
do with
Jay
Biggie and
had
Pac and
yeah,
all of
Listen,
that.
he's got
he
2 kids
did.
that he don't even no accountability for. You know.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh yeah, I did see
What kind of
something
man
like
are
that,
you?
but I
Seriously,
mean,
what
I
kind of
just was
man are
talking
you?
about criminal.
He got
I
all the
mean, that
money in
may
the
be a
Well,
world.
scumbag, but that don't make you a criminal if you got kids that you don't claim. That just make you a deadbeat low
Okay,
life.
exactly. That's my point.
well,
So I mean,
FBA. He's also it's. We're gonna say alleged here, okay? We're gonna say allegedly because
okay,
y'all know
yeah,
how TikTok works. So
yeah,
allegedly, he's also had a hand in the unaliving of Aaliyah. So we can
Yeah.
start there.
I was getting ready to go
yes,
there. I
Yeah,
was getting
yeah.
ready to go there.
So
yes.
there's also
There's a
with
lot.
Kathy White. I think her name is. I think it's
She was
Kathy White.
unalive. That was his mistress, and supposedly, I don't know if you got. It's just speculation, but I did see a video of what
Right.
they're talking about when Beyonce was supposedly pregnant, and she went on the Oprah show, and when she sat down, it looked like she had an inflatable tummy. That was crazy.
And that did happen. I saw
Okay.
that with my own eyes. I won't say
Yes,
allegedly
that
on
was
that.
crazy. That was crazy.
There you
but let me
go.
tell you why. Let me tell you why Jay got something to do with Big and Pop. When Jay first came out, Jay couldn't get a deal, and they started that Rockefeller. When they started Rockefeller,
Right, Natty.
before they started Rockefeller, Pop and Big was one of the two biggest. All right, see this. I'm in the music, so this how artists is, especially when you on the come up. If you
Mm-hmm.
see somebody that you know that you trying to catch, but
Mm-hmm.
you know you never gonna catch their star status, your second option is to get rid of them,
Mm-hmm.
to get them out the way. Cause soon as Big got out the way, Pop got out the way, that left the lane open for Jay Z, and he ran with it.
Can I put some meat on the bone of what you just laid down, brother?
Yeah.
Allegedly, and to Burns's point, allegedly in the book that Kim Porter wrote,
Mm-hmm.
she stated that we'll say Puffy Jacket because I still don't want to get in no trouble with it. Puffy Jacket and Camel Face were in a sexual relationship together, right? And
I heard that
and
too. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and Big and Camel Face were going to start a group called the Commission. It was
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Baltimore, Big, Camel Face, Foxy Brown, Cameron, Tracy. I can't remember.
Oh
He had a
wow.
I can't remember his name.
Tracy Lee.
Tracy
Yeah.
Lee. Thank you,
Tracy
Tracy
Lee.
Lee. Right. So they were all going to start the commission. He was going to take a couple more people, of course, Lil C's and somebody else from Dream Mafia. But in any event, Camel Face went and told Puffy Jacket what Big's plans were.
Mm-hmm.
They both agreed, but basically, when he told Puffy Jacket that, and this is according to Kim Porter's alleged words in her book, when Camel Face went and told Puffy Jacket that, Puffy Jacket responded with, "After all I've done for that FAT, and I'm not calling him that, Lord, but FAT MFer, and
Yeah.
he wouldn't be where he was if it wasn't for me. So if he's unloyal, I'm not gonna take care of him. I'm not gonna make sure he's this his word." She says his words. I'm not gonna make sure he has it. I'm gonna make sure he has no security on him. Now, when that was stated, alleged pertaining to her, when she says that, he said that takes me straight to L.A. in March 9th.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
but
get
here's the
me?
thing. Here's the thing too. What y'all didn't know. Here's the thing too. Big
Hmm.
when Big went to LA to work on Puffy album, right? But here's the
And
thing.
why?
Big had because he was trying to get his publishing back
Yeah.
because he was trying to get his publishing and masters back. But here's the thing, right? when Big went out there, Puff already already knew what the deal. Puff
That's what
was
I'm saying.
angry because this what Big did. This what Big did. How you doing? This what Big did. Big was writing. Now Big sold Puffy his publishing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Go
Big,
ahead. You know what you're talking about.
what Big did, Big was writing songs for Junior Mafia, and
You
all
better
of these
talk.
songs, and all of these songs, he was putting it in his daughter name. Cause Big had a publishing in his daughter name too, so Puffy couldn't get no money off of that. So like that quad shoot, like that quad on a Puffy didn't know. Puffy didn't know that Big was in there making music with Junior Mafia, right? So Big had a 60. Big had a 60 million. That's why when Pop came in there, it was Andre Harrell, it was Puffy, and it was Haitian Jack. They was in there. They was in there on another floor. But anyway, Big already had a $60 million deal with Aerosol for Cameron, Tracy Lee, Charlie Baltimore, and Junior Mafia. So here's the thing. Here's the thing you got to look at. If I'm signed to the host, if I'm signed to Smooth record label, and I got all these other artists, why I take them to another record label instead of just taking them straight to Smooth where I'm already on this label. And he
Exactly.
did that. He did that because he knew if he would have took all of them people to Puffy, Puffy would have been getting more money from them off they publishing. And Puffy didn't like that. And Big, the commissioner, was Big exit from Bad Boys. And at this time,
Exactly.
it's like the cream of the crop. Big
He's
was
the
like the
hottest
cream of the
thing.
crop,
Him. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
hottest thing smoking. So Puffy, then Gene Deal said at the Soul Train Awards, they got approached by some Muslims or whatever. But
Yeah.
then,
Nation of Islam. Uh huh.
yeah, Nation of Islam. But then Gene Deal said when they took Puffy to the crib, Puffy told him that he don't care if Big got to be unalive,
Facts.
Pop got to be unalive, or Suge got to
Free.
go to jail, I can, if them people know that I got any part in playing violence, them people ain't gonna want to do business for me. 'Cause
Thank you for the rose.
here's the thing. You got all Puff had all these studios that he could record his album, but
That's what I. That
he
part
took
right
one
there.
of he took one of his hottest artists to L.A. with no security, and Gene Deal warned them. Gene Deal got some insight from somebody in the feds telling them what was gonna happen.
Mecca
And
Audio.
yeah, but see, here's the thing: what y'all gotta factor in too. All of them dudes were young; they were kids, all of them. So you
Hmm.
gotta think how we would think at 20 something and
24,
Thank you for the
25
heart
years old,
first.
right.
Let's get
hustling for the
cheeky with it.
money.
So all of them cats were young. So I think Puff caused that man to get unalive. I don't think he mean
Thank you
to
for the
did it.
roses, Rochelle.
I don't think he mean to did it somewhat on purpose. I just think he was just young, hard headed, and cocky, and he figured like it would
Oh, no problem.
nothing wouldn't
FBA
happen,
Detroit.
nothing wouldn't happen to him. But Puff always been the type of person that like if you ain't with me, you against me, and I'm gonna have to eliminate you. That's how it was.
Oh, I
And then
love
when
it.
He's
the
Let's get
always been
cheeky
a
whole
with it.
fake
Thank you
tough
for the
guy,
pumpkins,
man.
baby.
He's always been a fake tough guy.
Thank you for the roses,
yeah,
Rochelle. Exactly.
and then with Jay Z knew he couldn't be Jay Z. Lawrence
Big on
Big
Brooklyn.
Puff, like Big Puff and Pac Lawrence. They was here. Jay know he couldn't be what he want to be. And then Puff was envy of Tupac anyway. If you notice, like Pac had a video when he had the yellow and black Versace shirt on.
Versace
What
shirt. Yeah.
Puff went and did? Bought the same exact shirt.
Well, Burns, what did Puffy Jacket want to do to Tupac though?
Oh yeah, Puffy was trying. He was trying to sleep with him. It wasn't just
Exactly.
him. It wasn't just
Yeah.
Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones tried to sleep with him too.
Yeah. Yeah. He was. As a matter of fact, word on the curve is that's what he was going to. I'm talking about Pac was going to expose when he met his untimely demise. That's where we get the Machiavelli at the end. It says the 7 Day Theory, Killuminati. That's where that was coming
I
from,
think
allegedly.
I'm gonna land my plane right here. I think at the end of the day, you had two dominant artists that was good at their craft, and the record label execs knew that these guys, at a certain point, that these guys was gonna branch off and do their own thing. And you got to think
I
about it.
agree with
If
you, Rich. Three
if
two
G
one eight.
if G Smooth making millions off of me, and I'm his hottest artist, and I'm talking about leaving, that about to put a dent in his money. That about to put a dent in his lifestyle and the way how he living. And some people just can't accept that. They
Right.
ain't
Well, his
going
whole
for it.
empire was about to crumble if that happens. You know.
Yeah, yeah, because ain't nobody was hotter than Big. Ain't nobody was hotter than Pop. Ain't
Facts.
nobody. And then you got to think about the other artists out there that envy Tupac. I know y'all love Snoop, but Snoop envy Tupac like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
that's because Snoop was hot when he came on with Dre, but then when Pac went over there, it was
that
no,
it was a rap.
that
It
was
was
it.
a rap.
There's definitely been speculation with Snoop. You know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
speculation out there about him.
Yeah.
It,
Mm-hmm.
Warren
Sure
to,
is.
to
G,
the point where they're saying he's a snitch, the whole nine. Like, there's a lot of stuff out
listen.
there.
Warren
Yeah.
G said on
Yeah.
Drink Champ, quote me
Mm-hmm.
not. Warren G said on Drink Champ, the night Pop got hit up, Snoop came to his house with a walkie-talkie, and they could have heard everything that was going on in Vegas.
All
Yeah.
right.
See,
Hold
hold
on.
on.
And Suge said, and somebody else said that Tupac, I mean that Snoop, that the whole Death Row, anytime there's an event, the whole Death Row go. But Snoop told the Dog Pound that they wasn't going to Vegas. Snoop didn't went to Vegas. So everybody else went, but they didn't went. So you can't tell me. And then I'm gonna tell you why Snoop has some animosity with Pop. Because you
Hmm.
remember when Snoop did that New York,
In the
and
video, yeah. And Big
yeah,
let
and
them know he
they
was in New York.
yeah, and Snoop got on Hot 97 and said, well, Angie Martinez said he don't have no trouble with Big or Puff. He
Yep,
love
he
them
sure
like
did.
brothers.
Yep.
That right there started that Tupac and Snoop low key fuse. Snoop didn't like Tupac. And then with Suge, a lot of people talk about Suge, but y'all ain't know Suge label was just not his label. His wife had a hand in it. His lawyer had a hand in it. So everybody. So that night when Pop got unalive, Suge supposed to got unalive, and I'm gonna tell you why. If Pop got unalive, who would have been the next big artist on Death Row? Snoop. If Suge got unalive, who would have had the label? Suge wife, Suge lawyer, and I think Reggie
Reggie
Jr.
Wright.
So yeah, Reggie Wright. So it's all a setup,
He
man.
makes a
All of
good
that
Well,
point.
stuff is set
Makes
up.
a
he
pretty good
he
point.
does. He does. I'll say this now. On my other on Facebook, I'm privileged enough to be friends with Tupac's biological fathers. Peace and respect to Mr. Garland. And from the times we've just conversated back and forth, conversed back and forth,
Yeah.
he says that Suge was in on it,
Yeah.
and he adamantly goes off on Suge Knight. I mean, so. I, and again, I don't know what all he has as far as intel on his sons unaliving. But
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you he's not. He don't think highly of Suge. I put it like that. He says Suge is a part of it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Listen, that's speculation right now, but I've heard that. I know where you're going with this, because listen, the father. Listen, the family knows better than what we do, right? We
Yeah.
right,
investigated, you know, what you and I do,
hmm
podcasters, right? We live for this. I've been doing this for so long, right?
right.
And you know me, you know me, I'm OCD. If I don't have the facts, I ain't saying nothing.
You
Because
go down the rabbit
speculation,
hole
what I
for
always
sure.
tell you,
Yeah,
speculation don't mean nothing to me.
right. I want
Receipts,
facts.
facts, and proof. That's it.
Yes,
I live by
yes.
that. I stand by
W.
that. I
Let's
live
get
by that.
cheeky with it. Yeah.
But you know what? But you
You
know
know,
what? I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. And you said what you said, Smooth. You're right. I'm gonna tell you why you're right. I'm gonna see what Suge did. Suge, Suge just got backfired on, right? Because he didn't know he was going. He didn't know he was going to.
Like, hold on. We can't hear you that well.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now you're back on. Okay.
Suge didn't know he was going to jail, but here's the thing. What every time somebody try to leave Death Row, what Suge do? When Dre try to leave, he
Yeah,
threatened Dre.
I was about to say,
Was
yeah,
when Easy E didn't want to let Dre them off the label, he threatened Easy E.
strong
So
arm.
Listen,
Yeah,
yes.
so y'all already know
We
when
can even
Tupac
go back to
oh,
what he
go
did
ahead.
to Vanilla Ice.
Yep.
I
oh
mean,
yeah,
he's not a good person. So, how
right.
Yeah.
credible is his statements? You know?
So what it is that he just didn't know that stuff backfired on him. That stuff
Mm.
definitely backfired on him. And I know I knew Suge didn't want Tupac to leave.
Well, it's just cash
He didn't
cows,
want
same as Big with Puff
yeah.
Jacket.
Yeah, that's why I tell a lot of these artists, I know a lot of rappers that get unalive, but I don't know too many records execs that get unalive. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
me neither. Look at Jimmy Iovine.
Exactly.
Paid off the backs of brothers.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
It's a setup.
that's right.
It's a setup, man.
Hey, y'all.
I want to get back to the
The,
subject at hand, though, Smooth.
okay.
I don't want one person to go down to get convicted of something that could affect all of us. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and all of us are here throwing stones at his house. I don't like the dude. I'm telling you again, I hate him. I think he's a creep. But going down for the man that is the biggest bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
I'm sorry if that's get cheeky. I'm talking about
listen.
men now. You're a female on this one. You don't understand what I'm saying, then.
Look, I get.
Have one of your boyfriends ever flew you into town?
Excuse
She
me?
said I can't say all of that on here now.
Okay. I don't know if you're married, single, or whatever.
Well, to be honest with you, it's really my personal business. But I'll tell you, I live a very well life, and yes,
Yeah.
I've been
Okay.
flown all around. So yeah, okay.
Do they belong in jail?
Do they? No, not at all.
Thank you.
No,
Let's take personalities out of it.
listen,
Just talk about the facts.
exactly. That's all I spit. That's all we spit. Right, G Smooth. That's all we spit.
That's all we spit. That and nothing else coming out but facts.
Just want to keep it that way. Just want to make sure y'all understand.
know?
I came on to talk to G Smooth because I'm like,
Hey, yeah, and I
today's the
respect
day-
you, man. I do a
No,
lot.
today's the day that our whole country should stand up and take a real good hard look at what the hell is really going on. It's kind of crazy out here anyway. I live in D.C., so I'm telling you how crazy it is.
Oh
okay?
Lord, man! Look, we need to pray for you before you leave.
Well, no, see, okay, G Smooth. The problem is this. The problem is this. D.C. has been a police state for 20 years. There's so many cameras in this town, it's not even funny. And this National Guard crap
It's a lie.
They're just picking up trash, man. They ain't
a
stopping
lie.
no crime. They not
Exactly.
clairvoyant. They don't know when the next person's gonna get unalive or get their personal property taken from them, or somebody
Right.
gonna bash a window and take something out of a car. What are they, clairvoyant? This is not Minority Report. This is not a movie. He's
Listen,
talking about, well, we got 1,700 people off the streets. Most of them guys are from violations on their insurance and their tags.
dagger.
Over at checkpoints.
Ooh, we're in
But see,
danger.
the press don't want to talk about that though.
At
Like my niece got pulled over, she got tickets.
the end of the
Okay,
day,
they let her go because she's a female. If it had been a male, they'd have locked her up for the
Well,
ticket.
hold on. Yeah, one at a time. Hold on, I'm losing you.
at the end of the day, they got enough facts and they got enough testimony for Diddy to do some time. That's just a fact.
Oh yeah,
I got
that's
a
real
question for
spill
you,
right
Bernsey.
there.
I got a question for Bernsey. Is he doing time right now? You think being in prison right now is not easy? It's easy? Hey, he's been in 14 months.
So what?
Well, you know what?
Just sitting on his
More.
can waiting.
He deserves more.
Should've-
What are you talking
thought
about?
about what he was doing. He should have thought about what he was doing before he was doing what he was doing.
Oh yes, W Burns in the live. Yes, he had time to change his ways.
It's bigger than you, Nino Brown.
Hey, all I know is this.
What's
You
it?
have to never got called in for stuff like this.
You know why?
Oh, color of his skin. That's why.
But listen, we never heard Hugh Hefner. We never
Are you
heard
going to defend Hugh Hefner?
Listen. We never heard Hugh Hefner beating on women. We never heard Hugh Hefner in no type of violence.
No comparison. No comparison.
We never
He had
did.
the
Excuse
The
me?
only thing, the only
How
thing he's
naive are
guilty
you, Les
of,
Kachiki?
the only
Huh?
thing
How
he's
naive can
guilty
you be to
of,
say there's no difference?
I'm not naive, sweetheart. That's
No,
number
it's
one.
well. Here's
I'm
the
very
thing.
intelligent, and I'm gonna let you know something.
Hold on.
He didn't beat on women. He didn't sex traffic those bunnies. He was legit.
Smacks.
There's a
Hold on.
difference.
Smacks.
Mix, yes,
But yeah. So
Sorry
I
about that.
think here's the difference though. You have this one guy who was throwing parties at his mansion, and everybody knew what they was coming for. You have another guy who was throwing parties. Some people thought it was just a party, only to be derugged and find out he was having the party.
D-Rug.
that's the difference.
You see?
And then
I'm
the,
not giving Hugh Hefner a pass. I think he belongs in the dirt with everybody else.
all right.
Well,
Well, Hugh's not alive to defend himself. So
I was about to say he's already getting his
Rest in peace,
ultimate
Hugh.
judgment right now. So
And I wonder what what Peter said. to him at the
wait.
gates.
Hold on, Burns. Let Will go, and then I'm gonna come to you, Burns.
I wonder what Peter said to him at the gates.
You said you wonder what he said to him?
What Peter said to him when he got to the
At
gates.
the gate. Oh, when Hugh Hefner got there,
Yeah.
you a
Probably said to
fool.
him, you know what he probably said? He probably said, Pete Diddy's going to be joining you soon. That's what's going to
Hey,
happen.
hey, guess what?
Listen, let me tell
I
you
got no
something.
problem with that. Long as it's equal across
If
the
they
board.
put
Hold
him
up,
in
hold up, Will.
population, if they put him in population, he is done. Done.
Yeah.
Give it 24 hours. Done.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the difference
All right.
between Diddy and Hugh Hefner. For number
Yes.
one, Hugh Hefner was locked in with all the big time politicians and political people. That's one. Let's just
Hold
start
on.
right there, right?
Hold on one
Let's
second,
just start
Burns.
right
Hold on one second, brother.
Hold on.
Demo, I'm not gonna bring you. You got 13 follows, 24 following, and you do not have a profile picture. So to me, I think you are a troll or a bot. So I cannot bring you up in the panel. Continue, brother.
Okay, let's just start right there. Hugh Hefner was locked in with all the major politicians and political judges or whatever you want to call it. Let's just stop right there. Then
Yeah.
he owned damn near half of Vegas. Let's just start right there. Talking about city councils, talking about political people that's there. Like
Yeah, he was
this
high up.
man, this man, he was at a high caliber, man. So
Hey,
when
Bernie,
you try to
you're making my
compare-
argument for me. I don't care
No,
that
let
he
me finish.
politically connected.
Let me
That's the
finish.
problem.
Let me finish.
Hold on.
Let me land.
Hold on, Willie. Hold on,
Let
Willie.
me land. But see, even if Hugh Hefner, even if all his business or whatever he was doing wasn't legit, out of 100, at least 70 to 80% was legit. Now, as far as Diddy, and none of the things that he did was even legit. Nothing.
It's like apples
Nothing
to
was
oranges.
legit. That's the difference. It's
Apples
like
to
apple and
Okay.
oranges.
Okay.
That's the facts.
Now Will, you respond to Burns.
Hey, man,
That's a fact.
I think
I'm
that's a
stating
bunch of
facts.
bullshit.
No, that's facts.
Again, I don't care how
Google it,
politically
that's
connected
facts.
you are. A criminal is a criminal. When he opened up the Chicago Playboy Club, he flew those women to L.A.
It doesn't
to
matter.
hang out with Bill Cosby
doesn't
and the
matter.
rest of those kind of creeps that were hanging out in his mansion.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you like this. And he's a white tee.
Again,
Call
that's
it
my
how you want
point.
to call it. You can call it doesn't matter. You can call it how you want to call it. The facts is, if you want to state the fact,
I just want
is
to
Hugh
want to
Hefner-
fair across the board.
Hold on,
I want the same treatment for
fact-
everybody.
Hold on. The facts is Q Hefner did what he did, and he's out of here. Did he? He probably followed the blueprint and format. It's not going to work out for him like that. So I'm sorry.
We
I
already
you
know
wanted
that. That's
to,
my point.
But okay. The point is, that's the point that we can't.
Okay, so we're
can't-
saying we agree across the board. That's it's a two-tier. It's two different justices here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can say that.
And is that fair?
Listen, I'm not going to be happy, even though I sat here and told you that I predict 4 to 6 years. If I was the judge, yeah, I'd be harsh. He do the full 20.
Maybe
You do the full 20.
Diddy should have locked in with some politicians or something. Who knows?
Oh, sure. He got
That
the
would
keys to the
work.
city. He got some politicians on the side. He had some politicians on the side.
You mean Eric?
No, but think about it. You
Wait,
have
didn't
to
he
be
resign?
completely connected to get the key to the city, right?
He did. Yeah,
Thank you.
Hey, this
yeah.
is so much fun. It's bringing back all my studies. It's bringing back everything to my brain right now. Oh my god, this
All
is
right,
great.
y'all. Hold on. We have a new panel guest. Let's welcome our new panel guest. How you doing?
Okay,
Welcome
Hey,
to
what's
hashtag.
going
I'm gonna
on,
say
y'all?
it, brother.
who are we
How
bringing
y'all
out?
doing, man?
I'm doing
Hi,
good.
how are you?
Good. I was just listening to your panel, and man, y'all, you brothers got and sisters, y'all got some brilliant insight.
Oh, thank you so
Thank you.
I
much. We
just want,
appreciate that. We work
I
hard to
think,
get the facts out to people. We really do. My
Facts.
buddy right here is the one who started me. It's my best friend right here. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do for
Thank
you,
you.
man.
yeah, I just
She's
wanted to add
awesome.
a different maybe perspective, I guess.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
So my perspective is when y'all was speaking on Hugh Hefner, right? Hugh,
Hmm.
he did it when what he was doing. Basically, he did it in the public eye, and he
Mm-hmm.
did it at a time before things became more illegal, so to
Yes.
speak, you know. And so he
Yes.
did it in the public eye, and he sucked in all of the big heads, all the political people that he could. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They was already involved in it. So when you know what I'm saying, when things started to change, it wasn't it wasn't illegal because they were already involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
Is your name Cash?
Say that again.
I can't read your name.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Cass. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, hey, dude. The Man Act was written in the early 1900s for Jack Johnson, former black boxer. So it wasn't illegal then. The Man Act was on the books.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
I
right. So
got
here's
that.
the
And
thing,
then
right? He
when
still
Diddy
did it.
did it, you know what I'm saying? Diddy what the things that he was doing was sneaky, underhand, you know what I'm saying, and in the
Mm-hmm.
closet. So you having these parties, you ain't telling nobody what's going on, you know what I'm saying? They coming in and then you like, hey, yeah,
He
we can
rugs.
just take this to
Mm-hmm.
the back room.
All
The worst secret on the planet because everybody knew. Go to a Diddy party. Go to a Diddy party. Go to a Diddy party. Every celebrity on the planet knew what kind of parties he was throwing.
My cousin Charlemagne went to a Diddy party. He went. He tell me how the shit was, right? Cause
See?
my cousin real name. My cousin. If y'all ever see him in real life, his name Leonard. Just to
Hmm.
state the
okay.
record. But he told me about one of those parties. He said what happens is Diddy sends out invitations to everybody that he want to come to the party.
Yes.
Like
Mm-hmm.
you got like tickets or something like that. You got to leave your cell phones to the door.
Yes. You gotta put it in a
It's
box.
two party. It's two parties. It's two parties. It's like the regular party, but he said when he first walked in, the shit had looked like a rave party. He had lights and all this other stuff, but he said afterward,
Pause.
he said,
Pause. Pause,
"What?
Barn. You said it red.
Oh, pause.
You
Red
said it
light. I
red
mean, I
light.
like,
Okay. What
yeah,
does that mean though?
lights,
What does
like
that mean?
lights, you ever been to a rave party where the lights be dark and it be
Oh,
flashing lights
Yes.
everywhere?
yeah.
Yes.
Yo, no.
Okay,
I know what
yeah.
you talking about, brother. I'm trying to get the people and I'm trying to let everybody know what that mean, what that symbolizes in the industry.
Oh, I know
Oh,
already.
It's the
yeah,
sacrifice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's
So
rock.
here's the thing. Then he said only a select few that had you had two tickets, but you had a VIP ticket. That VIP ticket is for you
For the
to
after
get in the
party.
party,
Mm-hmm.
but you be able to go to the after party. And he said he stayed in there for about 2 hours, and he
Hmm.
saw how everybody was moving, and he said he got up out of there.
Yes.
You already knew
Yes.
something was funny.
Mm-hmm.
I think another thing
He
we have
got
to
pictures. He got
go ahead.
pictures too. He got pictures too. I can If nobody believe me, I can get him to send the
Oh no,
pictures. And he got
your
pictures
No.
cousin,
with.
Burns. I
been
think
on point.
you're on point. I
Yeah.
like where your mind is. Where your
I
mind's
mean, I
at.
never been to it. Listen, I never been there. He invited
He said, "I
that
want to
day.
get this straight."
Listen. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That day, that night, the day that he was throwing the party, my cousin
Hold on,
Julian,
we
you know how
lost you.
you
We
say?
lost you, Burns. We
We
can't hear you,
can't
brother.
hear you.
He said the day that Diddy was having a party, cause my cousin was trying to fly me out, cause he be trying to fly me out all the time just to come to the Breakfast Club and just hang
Right.
out with him. But
Hmm.
he was about to fly me out, pick me up from the airport, and then we was about. At first, I wanted to go because I do music, and I was on the mind thinking like, okay, every celebrity going be in there. But then I start thinking like, I was like, wait a minute, man. Me going to this party and I heard about the stuff. Probably ain't gonna go like the way I think it's gonna go. And I told him no. I said I'm good, man. I said I'm good. I had other
You took
plans.
the zero, huh?
Yeah, I didn't win, but he went. I don't know if that. Listen, don't quote me. I don't know if that's how Diddy party goes, but she co-signing it, so I'm assuming he was telling the truth. I know he went because he got the pictures, but how he told me how it was, I don't know if it's exactly like that because I haven't been there. I've never been to one of his party personally, but she said if she said that is similar, that I'm on the right. Let me ask her. Let's get.
Let's
Have
get
you ever
cheeky with it.
heard? Yeah, let's get cheeky with it. You ever heard of a Diddy party or somebody going there and giving that description or somewhat of the description of what I'm telling you?
What I did hear is you're right. Absolutely what you're saying about the cell phones, all leading up to what you were saying. What I did hear is you're right. It was two separate tickets. One was
Oh,
for a
okay, okay.
VIP, and I believe, I have to go
You're
back and
right.
look at my stuff, but
You're
I
right.
believe that it was literally at 12 p.m., like AM or whatever, when people had to leave. And then the people who had the VIP stood behind. So a lot of these people in the
Okay.
beginning didn't really know what was going on
Right. It
until
was
they,
So he
levels.
was right.
yes,
Yeah, he's
yes,
right.
there
So
you
you
go. There you go. I think they had
It was
like
different
bump up
levels.
levels.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So if you stuck around for that second invitation, then that meant you was
You were down.
yeah
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Again, because
And you
my
know
if
what?
cousin
I,
told
if I
me,
can't remember,
hold
anybody
on.
who came to these parties, they weren't coerced to do anything.
Hold on. My cousin told me that everybody that had that VIP ticket, he said some of them had the VIP ticket just because they were cool with Diddy, but some of them was like doing business with Diddy, and then
Yes.
some of them was
Listen,
like shit that like they owe Diddy or something like that. Diddy done did something for them, and they returning the favor by coming to these parties. That's what my cousin told me.
Right. Right. Let's welcome our new panel guest, Jess. And how you doing, Bessie?
Good. Hey, Smooth. Just as your moderator, I want to say there's almost 200 people in here. So if we can just all tap and support the host and get those likes up.
Yes.
yay.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You go, bestie.
What do you have as far as an outtake on what's going to happen today, Jess? And what do you feel, Bessie?
I'm thinking he's gonna get 5 to 6. I
Mm-hmm.
think that the judge isn't gonna go lightly on this just because he knows the whole world is watching.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
And
I mean they're looking for 11. So I'm sure the judge is gonna go in the middle.
that's what I said. Yeah.
You
Yep,
know,
yep, yep.
just a
I put
reminder to everybody: we got a gifters goal up here. We got to reach. So please help us reach the
let's go,
gifting
let's
goal.
go.
Please,
Help my
please,
bestie.
please. Gift my panelists. Thank you. Keep tapping and clapping, just like Jess Ann said.
Let's go.
It's a sad day for America.
He
I
said it's a
can't.
sad day for America.
Listen, Willie, you be killing me, man.
Hey man, hey, like I told you, I don't condone this dude.
I know you don't. I get
I'm
it. Listen.
like I said, okay, now, cause Cheeky.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you,
met
Lay.
him. I met him Halloween weekend, 1999, at Club 151 in the VIP party.
Wow. Okay.
I can remember the date. Everybody was in there. John Singleton.
I remember him.
Derek Jeter was in there. Chili Davis.
I used to love me some Derek Jeter back in
I
the
used,
day.
I used to date a WNBA player. So we had all of New York Liberty in there with us. And all he's doing
True,
is crying
Rochelle.
about the bill.
Let me
You
ask you
know?
something, Willie. To me, I never met him, but I feel like he's the most arrogant motherfucker. Who?
Like, he's a prick.
Who?
We love TikTok Shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's
Like,
the most
dude,
arrogant person in the world. I just his arrogance.
money does that to some people.
I can't
Right,
stand that
Jose.
about him.
When you have the
What?
world at your feet and you're getting everything you want, you work 50, 60, 70 million dollars. Dude, it's
more than
hard
that.
to tell you no. It's hard for you to hear no from somebody.
No, you're right. I always say what I always tell you, bestie: money and power, man.
That's what gets it.
Money and
That's the
power.
justice. That's the justice
Doesn't
right
matter
there.
whether you're right or wrong anymore. That's why the
Nope.
justice system is corrupted.
That's,
Corrupted.
Right.
that's what I'm talking about with this here. They put all these charges on here. They didn't get them on the real charges. They went down to some bullshit.
Yeah. When
You
I get what you're saying now.
get what I'm saying? If you
follow
convict
you.
him of the RICO Act, great.
Yeah.
Trafficking Act, great. That's the bullshit you want to come up with. And you want us to be happy about that?
W Willie in the live. I got what you saying now. It took us this long, but I got what you saying.
You got me.
I'm slow to the
I'm
party,
like,
but I got you. Not the Diddy
thank
party.
you.
I'm just.
Again, I'm not a supporter. I'm like, dude, the rules should be the rules for everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, what
Okay.
And don't pull some bullshit act from 1910 out that was designed to get black men up for sleeping with white women.
Somebody put Mr. Baby Oil. You reading your comments?
Oh my God. Reality said Mr. Baby Oil.
Hey,
Hey, that's crazy.
it's not illegal. Baby oil's not illegal.
Oh, somebody wrote, how long on probation y'all think he'll get?
I don't
I
think
think
he'll
he should
get
get 5
probation.
years minimum.
I don't think he'll get no probation.
He's not getting
I
probation.
think it's
Oh,
either
no.
over or he going to serve time.
Well, put it like this. I think if they give him 10 years, for instance, let's say they give him 10 years, half of that would be probation.
You think? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You talking about like game time, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
I'm still sticking to 4 to 6 years.
And I think half of that
I'm
would
going
be
5 to
probation.
9 still.
Even though, I'd stick him with 20. But that's what I'm saying.
Why does he deserve 20 years for the Mann Act?
For a man
I
act?
think she means 20 years just for everything. He's done.
No, but he wasn't convicted of everything.
Okay, hold
My
on.
God.
I'm going to tell
Listen,
you for the
fellas.
last time, Willie, because I said this to you before. It don't matter whether somebody gets convicted or not. You can still
Yeah, they
be
still
guilty.
guilty.
And what he did to those women, disgusting. Okay?
They're going to lose this on appeal.
Hold on.
They're going to lose this on appeal.
Listen, Willie, hold on. Listen, y'all. We're at
Going to jail. Bye-bye,
9:59.
Birdie.
We're at 9:59. The
What time
sentencing
is
is
it
scheduled to
starting,
start at 10, right?
Beautiful.
So, but in honor of Willie,
That, man.
before we transfer over to going to see what we got going on, I want to read it to his point. The Mann Act, also known as the YT Slave Traffic Act, was passed by Congress and signed into law on June 25th, 1910. Officially called the White Slave Traffic Act, the federal law was named for Congressman James R. Mann of Illinois and criminalized the transportation of women or girls across state or national borders for prostitution or other immoral purposes. So to your point,
All right.
I just want to, hey, we fair. We call it down the middle here. So
Exactly.
this is what you were saying.
I thought
Exactly. Read the entire law. It's like, dude, I mean, if like, anybody who did Match.com, flew your girl in, dude, you just committed a felony.
You're crazy. What was you saying? Let's get cheeky with these.
Let's get cheeky
All right,
in.
listen, I was trying to say before that I saw something on your comments that was kind of a little disturbing to me just now. You
What?
didn't see it. She wrote, I don't even want to say, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word on it. Just read back. It's a little disturbing.
Who said
I
it?
didn't catch her name, but regardless whether he's guilty or not, what you came up here and said on the panel is just not cool. So if you're gonna come up here and say something, don't use that word you just used, okay? Because that's not cool. He is guilty, and he's gonna go to prison. But what you just said was not cool. And the reason why is because of the word. Listen, the word she used. You'll get it when you see it. You get it when you got it. Did you get it?
Oh my gosh! Listen.
But do you understand why I said that? Because of what's been going on, Texas, and what's been going on. That word? Yeah. Hello. What's wrong with
Listen.
people?
That's hold on. I've got
I'm trying to find what she said. I'm looking for it.
I've got
I
to
can't
find.
say it on here.
One of my moderators, can we go and get just watching y'all 24/7 up out of here, because that's going to get our live flag for real, and we ain't even did
100.
nothing wrong.
I just
Right?
caught that.
I'm glad you did. I didn't even see it.
And listen, Willie, I apologize because yes, I agree with what he was saying, but as you guys were talking, I caught that, so I got to make sure. Yeah, because they throw you off of the live for every little thing, every little thing.
Yeah, they will. All right, y'all. So listen. One of my mods, get rid of her. We're gonna go ahead because we do have some updates coming in from Inner City Press. Shout out to Inner City Press for their coverage. He does a phenomenal job.
Let's get it.
Right, 7 minutes ago, it says, okay, now U.S. versus Sean Combs, and we're just gonna read. So we're gonna call it what it is. I'll try to throw the puppy
The
jacket.
citizen of Sean Diddy Combs could last all day and potentially continue into Monday, according to court sources.
Sentencing start.
Bestie, I'm
Okay.
gonna put you on mute for a minute so I can make me something to eat real quick. But I'm with you
Okay.
all day, so all right.
All right. All right, love. Thank you. U.S. wants 11 years. He wants time served. Today, he has a video and at least 4 lawyers to speak. So there'll be 4 lawyers speaking on his behalf. Opposed Mia, but she will speak. So we're gonna know Mia will be speaking as well. Now, 6 minutes ago, it says as Combs's lawyer, a lawyer, Mill Round, I guess just walk around, daily around. He has still not been brought out. A U.S. Marshal brings out a big sheaf of paper and a red book, picks up the chair to search underneath. All clear. Don't know what that's about. That's weird, but let's keep going. So the most recent was at 9:56. Uh, Combs' lawyer, Mark Agnafilio and Brian Steele, are talking low next to the lectern. Alexandria Shapiro stands with Nicole Westmoreland. The prosecutors are seated at the front table, minus one, Maureen Comey. And I think we don't need to get into the significance of that. We pretty much know what that's geared at because she was ultimately fired or relieved of her duty by the Cheddar Color Coat leader. So that's where we are right now. We are awaiting them to bring in Puffy Jacket, and then I'm sure things will begin. So we'll keep an
Puppy's
eye
out
on that.
$100,000, man. Didn't he pay $100,000 to hide that video?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
stupid. Like he didn't think it would come out eventually. And they playing that
Okay,
now on
thank you, Natty.
CNN. They're playing the video now on CNN, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you saw,
dude,
but the guy
again,
said
of a
he
crime he wasn't convicted of. He wasn't charged with DV.
well, and that's what they should. I will tell you this, Will. I have to agree with you, Willie. They should have just went down the street to the other courthouse and just brought him in on that because that was an open and shut case they had,
Right.
and we
Exactly.
wouldn't even be
And it should have been excluded from any witness or testimony about that.
right,
Everything should
right.
have been objected to, sustained. Thank you very much.
Exactly, exactly. And even if we're going to go with the RICO charge, if they wanted to make the RICO charge stick, I would have focused and honed in on the simple fact that he did pay for that tape. He did
Exactly.
have the employee from the hotel come to the place where he was staying, and the transaction was made monetarily, and the tape, the
And
exchange was made.
technically, that's witness tampering too, isn't it?
In fact, it's witness tampering, it's extortion, it's
It's extortion, it's coercion.
coercion. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Now, if you do that, you got meat on the bone for that RICO charge. But they didn't even go there with that.
Exactly. And I'm understanding something. These are supposed to be, U.S. prosecutors. Why do we know that and they don't?
That's true. That's true. That you got a valid point there, brother. I have to give it to you. You got a valid point.
I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I watched Law and Order last night, but like, come on.
Hold on. You said seriously? Let's see. Somebody said something, and I seen Bestie say seriously. So I was
He
trying to
said that's not
find
enough to
out.
Rico. He said that's not enough to convict on Rico. It was better than what they had.
Yeah, absolutely. To me, that's more than enough because not only we just talking about that particular incident that happened, but you could also you could easily add the fact of him saying to Cassie's parents, "I'm gonna need $20,000 not to release these tapes of your daughter in compromising situations." Now here you are once again. You're trying to
Called.
extort someone.
I do have a question though. I wish
Uh-huh.
Shiki was up. She's fixing breakfast right now.
No, I'm here.
Are you still there? Okay.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
doesn't Cassie get the same aura that J Lo does?
What do you mean?
I mean, you were pretty much like and she's not a really decent person, yada 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 yada. But she got out of there in 1 or 2 years. She lasted 10
Because
years.
the difference between the both of them is that J Lo is a severe narcissist. I can dissect.
Okay.
Listen. Please give me the
Okay.
respect. All right. Let me.
No, I'm just saying, okay.
All right. Let me finish. Like I said, I do my stuff. I know everything there is to know about every celebrity. I can dissect them to you in a second. J Lo is a narcissist. J Lo's not a good person, and I know it personally because Mark Anthony's niece. Okay, Mark Anthony's niece babysits my niece and nephew. Okay, that's how close we know Mark Anthony's family.
2 degrees of separation.
Listen, so it's that
Okay.
deep. So I know a lot more personal stuff that I really can't say about her because I can get in big trouble for that. You understand? But I'm
Right.
gonna let you know when I tell you that she is not a good person. She's not a good person. That's
I
it.
Let me
never
enter.
said she was a good person.
And
That's not my
the
point.
difference between her and Cassie, okay, is that Cassie, okay, was played. Cassie came to Diddy from the very beginning, okay, at the age of 19. He knew what he was doing. She wanted a career, but it turned out that she became his freaking escort, basically.
Yeah, that's the
I
smack
mean,
slave.
the smack. Oh my God, I gotta remind myself.
Okay, it's okay. Real quick, let me interject real quick though. We have a quick update.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Judge's clerk, are we ready to proceed? I am. I don't know about y'all. And it says, was that Mr. Donaldson who just went back into the holding cell? Yes. Now waiting for Combs to be brought out. So now they are going to the holding cell to bring him into the courtroom. We'll pick up when he gets there.
Was there any way we could see what he looked like?
No, there's no cameras allowed in there now. It'll be the same as the trial.
So nice if we could, you know?
Yeah, it would be.
It would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I like the OJ. Remember the OJ case?
Yeah, the OJ trial. Yeah, that was all.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day I
It was
watched
like
that.
everybody. Yeah, me too.
You know that rule that dominated the airways back in '94.
Oh man, that was huge.
Actually, it was
That was
96.
huge. That was huge.
Yeah.
I remember
Nah,
everybody was
OJ
waiting for
Simpson was
him.
'94.
It's 94, 95, 96. The trial went on through 96.
Oh, okay. How about I know '94. I used to come home and watch it every day. It's from school. The OJ trial was a distraction movie, and we all fell for it.
I
Who's a
didn't. I
part
knew.
of the
Listen,
BLOOD drinkers babysitting? Sandy Smalls. I have no idea. Unless you're talking about Kardashians, I don't know any other BLOOD drinkers. All right.
she said it was
Oh, it was
1995.
'95. Okay, '95. Okay.
95 is when it happened. The
Yeah.
trial was in 96.
It was a
I
long
know I was a
trial.
senior in high school.
Late 95, late 95.
Someone asked, "What school of law did we go to?" Other than
Law and Order.
Law of Reality,
Oh, you
Reality
like that
University.
comment? Listen, I was gonna say something to him, but I said, you know what? Let me stop. Let me
Yeah,
stop.
it's amazing how
Man,
sometimes you really don't need school. You actually could just use common sense.
yes, if you have common sense.
Yeah,
Listen, a lot of things, like I told you,
TikTok
that I read.
University.
Woo, dumbfounded. I'm like, I can't even argue with these people no more. I can't. Can't do
Oh,
it.
okay. So let's get cheeky with it. Sandy's asking you. She said Mark Anthony babysitting her niece and nephew. I don't. Uh, would you like to just come up, Sandy? Because here's the thing. Sometimes when y'all post something in there, we can take it a certain way, and then you might not mean it that way, and then we
Okay,
done
let me
bit your head
repeat
off.
myself. You don't have to bring her up. I'll repeat myself.
Okay.
I
Okay.
said that I know she's a bad person personally. There's a lot of stuff that I know on her that I can't speak on because I can get sued. I'm not a dumb person. I was warned when we met I'm not even gonna say his niece's name. I can't do any of that. But what I will say is that my sister is very close, okay? Very close to 'cause Mark Anthony's whole genre of people that are about him, it's all family. He has all family that works with him. So, his sister is Mark Anthony's sister, her daughter is the one who works for my sister. So, she
Right, Omar. You
babysits
gotta
my
do your own
sister.
research.
Yes. So, there's been a lot of, speculation that people are saying, but, I know it to be facts because it's been spoken about. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I
Right.
can't sit here and talk on it because, I don't want to get sued.
Yeah. You're not. Yeah, that's true.
You know what
That's
I
true.
mean?
You got to be careful. You know.
She's not a good person. The way she treats people. I mean, even on TV, it showed how she looked at someone. Remember when they were trying to take her picture at the gala
Yeah,
when it
she
was
got
all
mad.
over?
Hmm.
She gave a disgusting look like you're beneath me. I mean, who are you? You can't
Yeah,
sing.
like she was a
A
peasant.
fact. You can't
Yeah.
sing. That's a fact. Okay. You had Ashanti. Okay. Facts. Sing most of your stuff. Okay. She's listen. I'm not going to sit there and put her down for her acting because there's some some movies I'll give her credit for that
She
I
was
like.
great, Selena.
That I liked. I'm not gonna lie. She's not a bad actress, but she should have stood to acting. To be honest with you, that's what she should have stood.
Well, allegedly she smexed her way to her position in the celebrity status.
Wait, did you ever hear rumored to be that he had this room that had a window and the curtains were open and they were smacking while everybody was watching? Did you ever hear about that? That I'm just saying that's
No.
speculation because I never heard of but that's what I heard. Also, there was a lot of
Okay.
stuff put out back then.
It's funny,
let-
Les Kiki. I tell you what, I wish I'd have known what I know now. Because
Facts.
in 1999, I would have pushed up on her just to make him mad.
He said, "Give me a reason to knock him out."
Give me a reason to knock you out. But then he had like 10 bodyguards with him.
Not even that, and guns and
All right.
shit. Yo.
Pause. Let me interject.
But again,
We got
a
an
month
update.
later, the shooting happens. Or
Yeah.
the firing happens.
Hold on one second. We got an update here. This was 3 minutes ago. Puffy Jacket is brought in white shirt. He puts his papers under the table, leans back, and blows a kiss to the gallery. See, he's already about his games already. Anyways, his mother,
He's such a
Bron
good actor.
Steele, standing next to him, whispering in his ear. How is his mother? Is she going? Wait a minute.
She's probably sitting behind the bench.
Yeah, she's probably sitting right behind him.
Okay.
Is that allowed? Is that
No,
allowed?
no. She's not. It says if I'm following the context right, it says his mother, Bron Steele, which is on the defense team, part of the defense team, standing next to him, whispering in his ear. So that would mean they were standing next to him at the table, right? Why would his mom be up there? Am I
She just
missing
came up to
something?
give him a hug before everything started.
Who knows, man?
Yeah, I don't know. Sandy Small says they're gonna turn him loose. That man got the. I can't say that because we get in trouble, but we'll say Jeffrey E.
E-files.
Files. How about that?
E-files.
Yeah, the E files. Let's go there. Yeah, let's leave it right there.
I'm sorry to say he's not going nowhere, Sandy. I'm sorry, and that's the fact. So
That
stay
is what it
tuned
is.
to see what his sentencing is going to be. But he's not walking free.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Petty
if he
said
gets 20
during
years,
federal
if he gets 20
sentencing, you
years,
can have family
1600
next.
Pennsylvania Avenue is going to pardon him.
Thank you, Petty. All right. So Petty said you can have during federal sentencing, you can have family next to you. So okay. All right. Well,
It is good to dream, isn't it? I'm reading
Yeah.
the comments. She's like, it's good to dream, y'all. I said, isn't it?
yeah. Dreaming is always good. It's
Sorry,
always healthy.
if I'm pissing, or making anybody mad, I really don't care. I'm gonna
Listen,
tell you right
no. Listen. Let me tell you.
now.
I do.
He's done. He's done.
Look, it's hashtag. I'm gonna listen. The podcast is
I hear you.
hashtag. I'm gonna say it for a reason. We're gonna say it, man.
Exactly.
And look, we can have difference of opinions. That's fine, just as long as you do it in a mature way. Jenny, welcome
Exactly.
in.
You can always agree.
Jenny's in trouble. She's late to work. Jenny's in trouble, y'all.
Jenny, I'm wondering where you were.
You're not government employee, but you had a day off.
no,
The government closed down.
It's no days off. Ferris Bueller up on this.
What are you calling her for? I can't.
It's no
You better leave
days
my
off.
girl alone. You better leave my girl alone.
Jenny is outstanding, amazing. She
Hi,
gets
Jenny.
any time off she needs.
Oh, I love her. She gives me the best support. I love her to death.
Yeah, listen, while we here, because this is like one of the only times I've got all my moderators like in one, at least majority. I think I might be missing maybe one or two, but majority of y'all here. I thank you. Thank you for all y'all do, man. I really appreciate y'all.
Stop. You're going to make me cry. You know how emotional I am with what's going on with me.
I got to, because see, I know it's my face on here. I know it's my voice that y'all hear, which probably drives a lot of people crazy sometimes. I get that. Even my wife said I talk too much. My kids say I talk too much. But the thing about it is, the thing that you all do, I can't do this without y'all. And I appreciate y'all. And I still want to encourage you all to start your own, because you all have things to say that people need to hear. So I want to give it up to all of y'all. Thank y'all.
Oh, you're the best. love you back. You know that.
I love you,
It's
bestie.
beyond besties for us. It's beyond that. You
Yes,
know that.
family. We're
You
family
know where
now.
we are.
Yes.
You know where
Hey,
we are.
smooth. Hey, smooth.
Donald said 18 years and $1 million in fines.
Right.
Oh my god.
Hey.
No, no. Hey, smooth. Hey, smooth. Hey,
Yes, sir.
smooth. I don't understand why we can't say the e-files. What's wrong
I
with
don't
that?
eat. Man, listen.
Are you serious? We're not allowed to mention it at all?
Listen. I'm going to say this. Like I said yesterday in the show, when
Listen,
it
listen, I'm
comes
gonna
to
say
this guy right
something.
here, some people can
We
say
ain't
that.
celebrities. Listen, we ain't celebrities, but don't say it because you
Don't.
may disappear too.
I'm
They
trying to
might
tell
come
you.
get you.
Don't say
I'm sorry.
listen, every time I've mentioned that guy's name and about those
That's
files,
nothing. Yeah,
I,
man.
they either shut me down in the middle,
They don't want
they
to know
shut the
nothing.
show. No, you listen, this platform does not want people knowing the truth. They don't want, especially when you getting into the Lumi
Listen, I'm
and you
gonna keep
talking
it real
about the
with you.
Lumi, they don't
You
want
know,
that.
Trump is all over that,
Exactly.
And everybody knows that. But see,
and
my
that's a
problem
crazy
is this,
thing because
guys.
there's
We all
pictures.
knew this back in 2015.
There's pictures.
Yeah,
How
We all
stupid.
knew this. So I don't
I did,
want,
Jenny.
so it's like, come on, man. Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Really? But we were smart enough to vote him into office. Not once,
mhm.
but twice.
I would like to go on record and point out that I am not part of that. You can actually see pictures of
No,
me at the
I'm talking about
Kamala
the
Harris
country as a
rally.
whole.
Yeah, I'm not either. I didn't vote
Yeah,
for him.
yeah. I'm with you, Willie. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I did not
No,
vote.
no, it's okay. Hey, guess what? I got an election story that will blow your mind.
What's
Literally,
that?
2016.
Uh huh.
Okay, I'm in Maryland. I'm on the outside of DC, right?
Um. Okay.
So at that time, 2016, we got a governor's race going on, right?
Right.
Hogan against Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have Hillary Clinton. I mean Hillary Clinton and Trump at the top of the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
I walk up to my polling place I have been voting for 25, 30 years almost. I walk in. I said, well, you know what? I'm not voting for Hillary or Trump. I'm gonna vote for Bernie because I think he should have been the guy anyway.
Bernie.
I live in a blue state. I know it wouldn't matter to Hillary with me there.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got down to governors, I had to really think my way through it because Brown's the guy I know. He's a brother. But he was my lieutenant governor, and I didn't think he did his job. So I voted for Hogan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I pressed the machine, Hogan. The machine gave me Brown.
Ah, so he's
And I'm
tampering
like,
with the.
no,
Wow.
check it out. I backed up, right? I'm like, wait a minute. What? Maybe I messed up something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I backspaced. I did it again. I pressed Brown. The machine gave me Hogan. I stepped out of the booth and I yelled at the top of my lungs. Y'all can see how loud I talk. What the F is going on?
You are very loud, bro.
The lady
Yeah.
comes over and says, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Kind
I
of
said, I
reminds me
keep
of
pressing
my
Hogan. The machine gives me Brown.
loud too.
And she said, that's not
Man.
supposed to happen. I'm like, no shit, lady.
He said, dig deeper, right? I know
Dig
this.
deeper, right. No, but check it out. So, okay, I said, okay, fine. So this time I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to vote for president first. I'm going to vote for governor first and see what happens. I backspaced it. I voted for Hogan. The machine had a fucking seizure.
Man.
And it finally gave me Hogan.
See, if you wasn't paying attention, you wouldn't have known that.
No, but the sad part about it is, I come home, and I'm not about wasting time. I'm all about don't waste my time.
Mm-hmm.
I get home, I call the Board of Elections, tell them what happened. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. They gave me a number down to the State House down in Annapolis.
Mm-hmm.
After 45 minutes talking to them, I tell them what happened. They gave me another number. I call that number disconnected. They didn't want to hear it.
Man, that's
They did
wild.
not wanna
Crazy
hear it.
work. That's crazy work.
But that shows
Listen.
me that it was rigged some kind of way, shape, or Republican side or Democrat side. I don't care. That machine was supposed to do that.
You
I don't
right.
care. I don't know which company it was that did the machines for us. I didn't go that deep dive down the hole. But that showed me then and there. That had never happened to me. And like I said, I'm 63 years old now. Back in
Yeah.
2016, so I'm 54 years old. That had
Yeah.
never happened to me.
You got a valid point there. Look, we got a new panel guest. We're gonna welcome him. But before we do that, Mac, hold on one second. I want to get to this update from 1017. It says all rise. The clerk says this is U.S. versus Sean Combs. Judge Subramanian says, do we have the signed order of forfeiture? The prosecution team, Slavic says, yes, I am handing it up. Judge says, first, I'll go over that. I have received. Wait, first, I'll go over that. I have received. And the pre sentencing reports. I'll hear from the parties. All right, so that's what we
Yeah.
have now. Mac, what's good with you, brother? Oh, you gone. What happened? All right, so Mac left us.
You
I
sure
don't
it
know, so
wasn't
we'll carry on.
Castavio? Was it Castavio?
Oh, that's that name.
I
Look,
just
look.
remembered your
Hey,
name. Oh
yo,
my god.
if that pop up, bestie, I'm
Woo!
just
Oh my
pointing
god.
and you
I'm
got
doing
me.
it. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. Maybe
You
we'll come
got
up
me.
with something else with a name on here today. Let's see. I'll let you know
Okay.
if I find something, okay? If I should
Okay.
start doing it, just go with it, okay?
I got you. We rocking. We rocking. All right.
We're
This is
gonna have some
another
fun
update that
today.
came in. Uh Combs is this is one of his uh defense team members, Alexandria, says we're going to submit a course evaluation for MDC. The prosecution says
Oh.
we don't have a copy. Judge says please give her one. The prosecution says Mia no longer wishes to address the court here today. Uh-oh. In part due to the letter submitted by the defense bullying. Now, here's the thing with that. Once again,
What?
people, we see that his intimidation has worked.
Somebody
I just
got
want to
to
go on
her.
record. Well, because what happened, Gina submitted her letter and said that she wanted to talk or speak today at the sentencing. And then last night, the defense team issued or submitted a 61-page document to the judge, Subramanian, and in there they was basically because we talked about this yesterday, how they were already discrediting her character by the way they was talking about her, and whatever else was said in there apparently must have gotten to her once again, and she's now wishing not to come up and speak. All right, we're gonna bring Sandy up. We're gonna bring Sandy up in the panel.
I want to address somebody real quick. Is that
Okay,
all
hold
right?
on, Sandy. Hold on 1 second, Sandy. Let's go.
Donald Smith, what do you mean? Stick to way we here? Stick to why we're here? Is that what you're trying to say? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, because I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah. I mean, would you like to come up?
Here, what you said his name, Donald?
Donald Smith, invite him up. He's got obviously some things to say to us, you know. So let's see what he got to say. Bring him up.
Let me go and find him.
He's right there.
Okay, I see him.
He says, "Stick."
You like my lecture story.
You got your last name. Is that your family, Willie?
Hey, man, there's a whole bunch of us.
I know. I'm playing Willie. I'm playing. It's a joke.
Well, in the meantime, let's go to Sandy since Donald, the invite is sent. All right, Sandy, how you doing, love?
Alright, can you hear me?
A little bit. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
It's, nah, it's got to come a little clearer.
All right. So what I was saying was that I appreciate what you're doing. I definitely do.
Thank you.
I appreciate what you're doing.
I appreciate you.
I believe that Puffy Combs, whatever we want to call him, P Diddy, all these things, these names. Okay, right?
Right, right.
He has a whole machine. There's a machine behind him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There is a machine, but the machine is scared.
Yeah.
I like that.
He has been doing these things
I do too.
even when Biggie was alive.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many. There's a whole receipt, if you will, like a Walmart receipt, a Costco receipt. You know, the receipt, a CVS receipt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that they're going to turn him loose because the e-files are we want those things. We want to know. We already
Right.
know. People are not dumb anymore. We're just
Facts.
not. We're waking up and they cannot they cannot contain us in a box anymore. I'm out of California. I am from Chicago, and
Shout out
these things.
Chicago.
Hey, come on!
They
My
raiding your
family,
city
my
next.
family's on the south side, so yeah,
See, I'm
Halstead
from the
Ave
south
and
side.
Wild
I'm
100s.
from the south side. 87. Okay,
Okay,
let's do it.
okay.
All right. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. But
I
okay.
know. Let's stay on subject. I'm sorry. Some people get mad when we talk.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I know. 'Cause we got the connection. We got telekinesis. So, yeah, okay. Um, but like I'm saying, is that the government has shut down. This is day 2 now. Um, wholeheartedly that we will be walking the streets again
Hmm.
because the receipt is too long. I believe it will topple. It will topple this country. The e-files plus his, it will topple. It will topple the movie industry. It will topple
Yeah,
it.
I see what you're saying.
You feel
I
me?
get that. I get
So
that.
we
I
have a
do,
whole
Sandy.
machine behind him. These movie industry, please don't, what you call it, release my tape, please.
Hmm. Yeah,
Please don't rat
yeah,
on me.
Yeah,
yeah. All my
Tom
secrets
Hanks,
come out. Hmm.
what's his name, DiCaprio, please don't, please,
Oh, Leo DiCaprio. Yeah, yeah.
come on,
Let me
man.
hold on, Sandy. I want to pause you right. Can someone mute her? It's a lot of background noise. Um.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. That ain't me.
Okay.
That's not me.
Is that you, Willie? You working?
Yeah, I'm working.
Are you guys
Okay,
gotta
mute her.
mute?
I'm gonna mute you real quick.
I
Okay.
mute myself.
Okay.
Mute.
Okay. We have an update coming in real quick. The prosecution says we think the defense's letter violated your honor's rule. The judge says, I thought the tone was inappropriate. Uh-oh. That's not good for
Uh-oh.
Puffy Jack. And it should not happen again. Anyone beyond Mr. Combs, Combs's representative, Mr. Steele, says the Reverend and Mr. Combs's children will come up and stand together. All right. Hold on. Let me make sure there's not another one before we get back to our dialogue. Let's see. I want to make sure.
This money is depleted.
You know, it's sad. I
Okay.
feel bad for her daughters. Really bad.
All right.
So
The
who
judge says,
Daughters.
oh, his daughters.
girl
Yeah.
back?
The
Yeah.
judge says, but can I allow them? Correct. As I overruled, I'm sorry. The judge says, but I can allow them. Correct. As I overruled the defense wanting to exclude Mia. The prosecution says, within your discretion. Judge says, Mr. Steele, okay, for the children and Dr. Johnson. Steele responds with, Reverend Doctor. Judge says, I'll think about the others. All right, let's go. What was you saying, Sandy? I'm sorry.
Fuck them kids. They having naked basketball games.
Them kids, they had the nigga basketball game.
Oh man.
She said they look
That's
bad.
cold,
They all
man.
need spanking.
That's cold.
No, I'm just saying, look, them her kids. He has somebody in her demise. Okay,
You're right.
Yeah,
I
right?
agree.
Just like the other. The way he did Cassie was bogus. We know
Yes.
that.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. W. Sandy and alive. That's correct. I don't think you inappropriate for saying
Yeah,
those
and they
things.
was gonna be they was gonna be the next victims. They're beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
yeah. Hey,
beautiful
little
to
brother.
even look at. Beautiful specimens. They look just like their mother. So guess what? If he did the mother like that, ain't no motherfucking way
Ooh,
he would treat the children like that.
ooh.
You know what?
Let her cook,
Those
Sandy. Go ahead and cook. Go ahead and
Is
cook.
that
What do you
sins of
need?
a
Do you need me to
father?
bring? Huh?
Do you remember
Is
we
that the
talked
sins of a
about that?
father?
I said
He
those
said, "Is that
girls,
the
man.
sins of a father?"
No, that's the sins of a mother because she can't get away.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck on. Sit
Hold on, we got
down.
another update, people. Judge says now, as to the objections, the defense says acquitted conduct cannot be considered. There is no guidance from any court on this. We don't know what the jury was thinking, But it's about overlapping conduct. So, Will, there you go. That's where we're at right now, and it only impacts the advisory guideline range. Okay.
Let me say this real quick.
Uh huh.
You know, when you reap the benefits and everything, life is just grand. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's on a grand scale. This man got plenty money. You
Yes.
went family threads, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. You're right. No. Hey, no disputing from me.
Your shoes. Your shoes cost my rent.
Yeah. Make that
You
make
got a
sense, right?
point there, man. She's
You know.
right, man.
Right. Like,
He
look,
got
I got nothing to say there.
all boys. He got all boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So crossing in your legs, this is what you're supposed to do with it, right? He done taught them that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Them girls,
Mm,
that's what you're supposed to take.
mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
We from look,
Look,
look, look,
look, look.
look.
Let me. Hmm.
Please remember, I'm from Shy. I'm from Shy.
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
My
cool.
accent and my demeanor is something different.
I
I
love
don't
it.
know.
I
Okay.
love it. We love it.
IDGAF.
And then go
Hey,
look on my page because I'm a fine specimen. I'm
matter of
fine
fact,
specimen.
let me go ahead and follow you real quick. I don't know why
Fine
I ain't.
shit. I mean, I'm fine shit.
Yeah. All right. Following you now. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Buck 10. Little bitty thing. Ain't gonna
Hold on.
bust a grape in a
Call them tree climbers.
grape in a fist fight.
I like Sandy.
I ain't gonna bust a grape. I promise you, I ain't gonna bust a grape.
Oh my god.
Hold on. We got an update, y'all. It says
All
Judge
right, what's this one?
says acquitted conduct can be considered. See United States versus Vaughn, 2D circuit, and other cases. Even matters that cannot be considered for the guidelines can be considered under 3553A. Now, the U.S. objections. There's an S on it. Yeah, objections. They argue for the criminal sexual abuse guideline. Then let's see what the rest is going to be. I'm sure it should be an update on that. I don't think he ended it right there. The guideline. Okay, yeah, that's what's updated so far. So that's where we are.
Yes, I got my popcorn. See what they sent
Yeah,
you?
yeah, it's getting deep. You sent me. I see. Facts.
I can't breathe.
Adele, hey Adele, thank you for the chat and popcorn as well. Thank you all. Yes, yes. While we're here, let's take a moment, please. If you just came in, welcome to hashtag. I'm going to say it. We are covering the Puffy Jacket sentencing right now. Please, if you can, keep tapping and clapping, share out the live, give my panelists, and we do have a gift gold up here. It's right here on Puffy Jacket's head.
Go
Please
lay down.
donate to that if possible. I think we
Lay
have
down.
another guest wanting to
Go lay
come
down.
up as well. Let's see who that
Lay
is.
down, Lulu. Lulu, lay down. Sorry.
Okay, Robert Jones. No disrespect at all, brother, but you got 3 followers. You got 7 following people following you, and you have 0 profile pictures. So what that lets us know here is that you're either a troll or a bot, right? And so we don't want that to mess up our algorithm. So we cannot bring you up at this time. Let's carry on, people. Let's see what we got here. See if they said anything else. All right. Nope. Okay, we're still at a standstill right now. I don't know if he's reading stuff or what. Which he's been getting a lot submitted last second, so I wouldn't blame him if the judge is reading things. Thank you all for the follow. I appreciate that. While we Za King. Okay, let's see what you got. All right, Za, I'm finna bring you up. I'm about to bring you up, Za. Or Zay. Is it Zay or Za? I guess I'll find out when you get. Hey, brother,
It's
is it Zay or Za?
it's Zach. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning,
Za,
panel.
good morning to you. Okay, how you
How you
doing?
doing? I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing great.
Man, I ain't heard from Diddy in so long. What they got going on?
He's well. This is a continuance from the trial. Really, this is the sentencing from that, the 2-man acts that he got charged with. It's supposed to be the sentencing day for that. But the thing about it is, a lot of lawsuits have been filed since then. A lot of things have been going on since then. So that's going to play a role into what he gets as far as the sentencing, and that's
I
what we're
thought they.
covering now.
Oh, I ain't mean to cut you off. I thought they dropped a lot of his charges though.
They dropped the 3 RICO,
They dropped 3 RICO.
and yeah, the SMEX trafficking and all that got dropped, but he got charged with 2-man acts.
How much time did that carry?
Up to
I think
20
it's
years
yeah, I think it's 20, max 20.
per count.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he's still rolling in baby oil.
It's a slippery slope out there.
Dude,
And Johnson got a motherfucking lawsuit.
Wow, wow.
So why
Man.
we still using it?
Yeah, look, hey, I
Yeah,
stick to my cocoa butter.
I'm strictly
So
cocoa.
there's
Yeah, I'm
something
strictly
on
cocoa
your
butter.
skin that'll make you go dormant.
I'm good. Yeah, nah, I don't want none.
Yeah.
I don't want
They
none of it.
said that the new batches of baby oil gonna have the Diddy cover on it.
Yeah, I need that.
Take that.
Yeah, because I want to take that.
Right. That's crazy. Hold on, we got another update,
I
people.
want to see what's happening.
The new update says the judge says there is little precedent on what type of threat is required, but bodily harm makes most sense. Concrete harms to force Jane and Miss Ventura. Now we're referencing Cassie, Miss Ventura, to engage in sexual acts. Does this conduct establish the convicted conduct? There was the flight from Canassus, I guess that is. It stopped. It stopped. Let me see if it's CANNES. I'm not sure what that is going to lead to. Let's see if they said anything about it. All right. Caness, I guess that is Caness. Sorry. Did that meet the requirement of bodily harm threat? There was evidence of that in the case with respect to the hotel nights and freak offs. But in light of the constitutional questions raised, the court declines to apply the cross references. But 3553A, and then we got to wait for that to come back up. I wish it would just have the whole thing, but I get it. Somebody's actually typing this. Since I can consider it under 3553A, it does not impact the sentence. Next, Mr. Combs' marking of pads as legal. You remember that whole to-do thing with that. That was troubling, but the intention is not clear. The government could have pushed to clarify it. So I will not apply the enhancement. All right. All right. Here we go.
Diddy ain't gonna do long as everybody think.
Yeah,
He's come home, man.
Hey, those were two good things for him. Those were two good things in his favor.
Yeah.
So
It just sent a message.
Yeah, the money speak value.
Yeah, that was a message. That was a power move.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Someone said he's coming home.
Yeah,
I see some of them say 2 years max.
they're gonna have all kind of bags on his. We ain't gonna even recognize that man when he get out.
Well, yeah, they said he's looking pretty feeble right now. He's not getting that same lifestyle he was living.
He weary.
Nope, there's no more of that. Okay, so we'll still wait until something comes up.
The victims, they weary too.
That's facts. And the thing about it is here's the problem. A lot of people always think that just because they got some monetary gain from it, that just should suffice everything. But it doesn't, because you still have emotional wounds.
More problems.
Yeah,
Biggie told us more money, more problems, man.
he did. He did say that.
So I ain't really follow a lot of the Diddy trial. So was he there in present or like
Yeah.
Was it was video or
No, no. The Southern District don't allow cameras in there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Says did the
Yeah,
women
that's
he
sad.
abused, yeah, abused look the same? That's a good. No, they look disheveled. They look scared. And to this day, they still look scared. Cassie looks in
Everybody
fear.
is scared. Everybody's scared.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
You ain't never been to one of his parties.
Hey, I mean, listen, we all know what
Get a freaky
jailhouse
me.
talk is.
Get
So
a freaky me. I just want to do missionary at this point.
she said, I want to see.
I'm just scared of freaky
I want to see everything.
me.
Make sure
Oh,
you ain't
you
doing
trying
it.
to be freaky? You trying to be me?
Yeah, no federal courts do cameras. Exactly, exactly, Pat. Yeah, there's no cameras. Okay, so there's another update. The government objects to probation not considering Jane and Mrs. Ventura as vulnerable victims. Let's reread that. The government objects to probation not considering Jane and Mrs. Well, they say Miss Ventura as vulnerable victims. I overrule this. What
Wow.
made Combs' coercion effective was their condition. Anyway, the court would reach the same conclusion. Now,
Wow.
Mr. Combs' objection, all right, and that cuts off.
So he can get probation.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, they finna turn him loose.
They're gonna tell me. Yeah.
They finna turn him loose.
Okay, Mr. Combs' objection, objects to characterizing Ms. Ventura and Jane as victims. That is overruled. Mr. Combs also objects to the I don't know if we can e courts. How about that? Uh, were characterized as victims. That is also overruled. They were transported for the purpose of engaging in commercial smex.
No, they just turning some shit out. They just trying to like stick. They trying to get something to stick.
No,
And ain't
that was
nothing.
Diddy. That was
But this
Diddy
Rico,
saying that he didn't
but
want them to be blamed. I
Yeah,
mean, labeled as.
victim.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was Diddy saying. I don't want them to be labeled as that. They said they overruled it, so they
Yeah,
still
they
as
will be victims.
yeah, they will be
I'm a,
considered.
here's what it's looking like, and I
Even the
could be
court knows
wrong.
this is bullshit.
Here's what it's
yeah,
looking like. It's looking like he's
Trying
showing
to
that
say fake.
he's,
Go ahead. My
huh?
bad, brother. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I think you were saying exactly what I was going to say. I think he's showing, hey, I'm calling it down the middle. I'll give him some inches, but I'm also going to give this side some inches too. So,
Exactly.
I'm calling it fair.
Right. Right. Right.
But now here's what I'm thinking, and you got to remember, it's this 26 years of pro wrestling for me. When we go into a match, we have the match, but we have this thing called the build up. When we're working towards that finish, we call it the build up. So I'm wondering
For the
if Judge
finishing move.
Subramanian is giving us a build up to the
For the finishing
finish.
move.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's exactly what. That's what it's looking like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna let's see if we got more updates here.
And I think it's gonna be down the middle for real, because it's gonna be like, okay, look, we give them this, and then everybody win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't say when I render my judgment that I was
Right.
one way or another. I was for both sides.
Yeah, down the middle.
Right. The judge goes on to say there was Jules and Paul and Cabral, Jules, Reggie, and Rico as to coercion. When something, if voluntarily, it is uncompelled. That is from Black's Law Dictionary. It's a broad concept. The threat to release videos and to Jane's home, that's coercion. Now listen. If we talking about those tapes and we start getting to the blackmails and the things of that nature, it, that's not in Puffy Jacket's favor, right? That he's saying right here because he was threatened. Remember, if you all followed the trial, it came out that he threatened Cassie's parents that if they didn't pay him $20,000, he would release videotapes of their daughter doing those things, right? Tiffany, thank you for the heart, me love. Welcome to hashtag. I'm gonna say it.
Hey, T Smooth.
I remember that.
Yes,
Was
sir.
he charged with any of that?
Was he charged with it? No. And
Thank you.
but
Case
So it's
closed.
so that's allegations.
The RICO do
well, no, no, no,
not.
no, no, no. It happened. It's just they didn't charge him for those things.
Exactly. So why are you talking about it?
Right,
Well, you
and because
did.
and I feel like if you ain't charged, that's an
Why are they
allegation, man.
talking
They
about it?
charged
Because
me.
he still did
I
it.
don't like
The
that though.
RICO
Like, come
don't
on,
add
man.
up. The RICO
It,
don't add up. What y'all
No.
got him
it,
for? It don't add up.
and see that, and that's what Willie and I was discussing
What's
Allegedly,
wrong
earlier.
with the
that's
case?
what I mean.
That's
Not
what's
Yeah,
wrong
allegations,
with
but
the whole
allegedly.
case. That's what's
right,
wrong with it.
right. That, but see, and that's where
Allegedly.
that's why I said the prosecutors during the
Oh
trial, I
wow.
stated they did good, but I felt like they weren't aggressive like they should have been because if
And
if we're
they got
going
a
for
machine, man.
if right, well, and we said that during the trial too. It's all about who you know, how much money you got, who you connected with, stuff like that. But if they was going for that Rico, if they would have brought into the things such as what Willie and I was talking about, the uh, the purchasing of the videotape, the security tape from the hotel, with the incident between him and Cassie. If they go into that, if you focus on the transactional part of when the employee from the hotel went to meet up with him at whatever residence he was at, where his bodyguard and KK was there, when the money was exchanged for the security tape, then now you can have more meat on the bone for that RICO charge.
Right,
You see
but
what I'm
see,
saying?
is you a lawyer? Why the lawyers don't know what you just said to me?
No,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
I only had 1 year of college for criminal justice, but I know that. you know, it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You know, with that, yeah.
Just don't
Adele,
care.
thank you for the hand heart, baby.
The
Huh.
lawyers know they just don't care, dog.
No, because they finna turn him loose.
Okay.
He got
Well,
too much leverage. He got too much leverage. Fuck the money. He got too much leverage.
Sandy, what they finna do?
They finna turn him
turn
loose.
turn it loose.
They finna turn him loose.
No
well,
way.
It's
and
funny
Deuce,
she said that. I just watched A Time to Unalive the other day.
Tori, thank you for that heart, me love. I appreciate it. How you doing? Well, I'll tell
Finna
you
turn him
this:
loose.
if you followed my show, we've also stated numerous of times before what people have to realize when it comes to these celebrities and dealing with them and stuff like this. We have law enforcement agencies that are involved with it, judges, attorneys, uh, CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. They're all in on making these moves happen, whichever direction they want it to go. You know, yeah. Petty said it was a RICO, but the co-defendants got immunity. And that's another problem. That's another problem I have too, Petty, because if they were going to do that, they should have used them as their witnesses in order to help further along their case. Deborah, you have 268 followers. You're following 268, but you do have a profile picture, love. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring you up to the panel. How are you doing today? Welcome to hashtag. I'm gonna say it.
I'm glad
Are
you
you
didn't
what?
put my business out there. I'm just
How
thinking,
you doing, Deb? Did you come up by accident?
Yeah, I was just
uh-oh.
listening to the program. I just wanted to listen. I didn't know.
Oh, okay. You sent a request to come up in the panel. I thought you wanted to be a guest.
Oh no, I was pushing. I was trying to push the screen. That's all.
Oh, you was tapping and clapping. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing, so.
Good
All
morning,
right, love. I'll
everyone.
try.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Do you
Morning,
want to
friend.
stay up? You want to stay up?
No, I can be dropped. I don't have much to say. I'm just listening.
All right. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna drop you down.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All right. I'm gonna check and see if we have
Any updates?
any updates on here too. They kind of left us hanging on that again. Let's give it up to Judge Submaranian, man. This is a lot going on. This is a tense moment. Okay, wait a minute. What is that? We went from reading to now they adding pictures. Let's see. See if I can pull that up. The following transcript was entered on October 3rd. 2025 at 9:01 a.m. and filed October 3rd, 2025. All right. It's case United States of America versus, is that Michelle or Mike? Michelle, I'm assuming. Uh, Document number is not, it says attached, but it says no document number attached. But the docket
This a
text
lot
says,
of.
huh?
My bad, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says minute order as to, and I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm gonna say Prakaz Prakazrael Michael vacating. I don't know the forfeiture hearing set for today. In light
Uh
of this
oh.
morning's notification by counsel, the defendant requires medical treatment today. What?
What? For?
Medical, and it is uncertain whether he would be able to participate in the hearing if any capacity in any capacity. Counsel should counsel should contact Chambers as soon as possible to reschedule the hearing for a time when defendant can attend in person. Signed by Judge Colleen Collar Coatley on October 3rd, 2025. This is what is that about?
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to sit it out any longer if I'm
Yeah.
Diddy.
Yeah, like nah, look, take him the phone or something. We need
Yeah, yeah.
we,
Let's get this over with. Shit.
what are we doing? All right, so the judge said 17 seconds ago, Mr. Combs wants to apply the 0 point offender provision, which is it's like first time offenders from 2023, but 2024 on other issues. This is not possible under Second Circuit one book rule. Next, Mr. Combs objects to the $5,000 assessment under the statute because there are no victims.
Oh my
Denied.
God. Yeah, they're gonna deny that shit. All that motherfucking money.
Wow, this is
I don't even know
crazy.
why would he reject,
It
nigga.
ain't about the money. Zai, it ain't
Did you
about
read
it
that
ain't about
right?
the money.
Did
It's
you
not
read that
about the
right? No
money.
victims.
It's about the tapes.
I definitely think we
Look at
have
what this
victims.
country is going through. The e-files gonna topple. I'm talking about it's gonna put it on his head, nigga. It
Well, yeah.
don't even go
Whoa,
through
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
United
Sandy, Sandy,
States.
Sandy, 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 Sandy. Hold on, my Chi-Town chica.
Okay,
Hold on,
my
hold
bad,
on,
my bad, my bad.
hold on. We can't say that on TikTok. Nah.
I digress. I digress. Hey, look, it's gonna topple from here, from USA, America, KKK.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, Sandy.
Whoa, whoa, ho, ho, ho,
All
ho,
right,
ho.
my bad. Okay, let me
Okay,
just stop talking when I'm talking.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sandy,
Lose my
call me,
mind.
girl. Call me on the
Yeah,
phone. We'll talk. You can't say it on here.
America's all the way over there to Africa. A penny a day. A penny a day. Remember that?
Yes, I
They was
remember the
taking them kids
commercials. Yeah.
in. They was taking them kids in.
Okay, yeah,
Stop
okay,
it. It's like
okay.
I don't know.
Hey,
I
It's
Sandy,
got what you're
always been
coming
about the
from.
kids. I'm just glad I'm grown.
you need that censor button, Sandy.
I'm glad I'm grown. I'm
Look,
glad I'm grown.
I'm looking on the box. Like, how do we have a
Yeah.
what you call it, pops?
Yeah. I
A
probably need to just
description.
go ahead on. I probably need to just go ahead on because I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad.
Well, look, okay, look. Do you want to stay on or do you want us to drop you?
No, I want to stay on.
Okay, look,
Yeah,
just do me a.
I'll button up. I'll button up a little bit. And we just have to talk on our own. You
Okay,
feel me? I'm
yeah.
gonna give you my number and everything.
I'm trying to tell you, just
You
call.
go with these facts.
You
Because
wait.
America, let me tell you something. It's gonna come from here to Africa. It's gonna go all the way across the globe because that island wasn't used for just that.
Yeah,
Know that?
yeah.
The
Well,
island wasn't used for just that, man.
yeah. There's. Yeah, I will say, and
Uh-huh.
to her
Uh-huh.
point, a lot
Uh-huh.
of worldly dignitaries are
Man,
involved
they
in that,
unalive people
and
over in that island, man. It goes
yeah,
deeper than that.
yeah, and you got it. Yes, they did.
Come on.
She's
Open your mind, man.
she. Oh, okay.
It's certain shit
We,
that
we
your man can't even wrap around.
hold on, Sandy. Hold on, Sandy. we got an update. we got to update. The judge says, I have the forfeiture orders. Is this your signature, Mr. Combs? Mr. Combs says, yes, sir. Judge
I
says,
thought he
Mr.
wasn't
Steele, did you
present.
review it? Huh?
I thought Diddy wasn't present.
Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, he's present. He's present. Yeah, he's
Okay.
there. They brought him in. Uh-huh. The judge says, Mr. Steele, did you review it? Uh, Combs says, Teeny Garagos, which we already remember that. She says, I did. She's on the defense team as well. She says, I did. Judge says, I incorporate the order into the judgment in this case. All right, so let's see what that order is going to be. Let's see what's going on with that. Sandy said, I'm tired of playing. These folks like him. The judge says, all remaining objections are overruled. Dang. All remaining objections are overruled. Ms. Garrigo says, although you say some points don't impact your sentence, it might impact his eligibility for low categorization if you impose an incarceratory sentence. Judge says, we can address that. Garrigo says, if necessary. I will say, for this being his first type of case like this, I love how he's conducting his courtroom and the proceedings. I think we have to give him his flowers for that, because I'm sure the magnitude of stress that this case brings, for it to be somebody's first case, they probably would have folded by now.
It's a machine. It ain't about no money. You
Yeah,
got
but
all the money they don't have. You can't take it with you.
Trust me, I'm sure there's been probably some people contacting him, letting him know that if don't go a certain way, then
Oh, release by. Take
Fostering
that out the whole
statistics. How you doing? Thank you for the heart meet. Petty, I agree. The judge is definitely being fair. I have to give it to him.
Go ahead. No. It ain't about no money, man. They got all the money they can ever have. They can't even spend it all.
They buying new stuff. Okay. It says Alexandra Shapiro. I'd like to make some more points. We brief extensively. Judge says 380 pages. Shapiro responds with, we raised due process. The fairness concerns set forth by Justice Sotomayor, we believe militate for our interpret. Huh?
Sotomayor.
Oh, Sotomayor. Okay.
Yep, Sotomayor.
All right.
Yep, there you go.
So when I come to that name, when I point, y'all give me that. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
For our interpretation and precludes the court under 3553. I want to know what that 3553 is about. Hold on.
3553. I'm on my computer. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, you got me. Thank you.
355 what?
It's 3553A.
8 or A as an apple.
A is in apple.
Is it good? Oh, I'm gonna lay down.
You doing okay, Bessie?
Yeah, my dog is acting up.
Oh, okay. Just make sure you good.
No, I'm all right. I'm a mute real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
355. It's a GC 355.
That's the only one you see that? That's all you see?
Hold on, it's a part 1. Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's a document. It come up as a document. Okay. So this is he needs to sign.
Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, that's what we're referring to. So when we see that number, we'll know it's the document they're talking about.
Document, yeah, it's a document. And
Snoop
he has
says
to,
he's going to get released and leave the country. Okay, what was you saying, love? I'm sorry.
He has to incriminate himself. He ain't finna sign that.
Okay. Yeah, nah, he's not. He's not gonna do nothing like that.
Nah.
He's trying to go home. All
Yeah, trying
right,
to get back to them, back on the streets.
absolutely. All right,
We're
Shapiro
gonna be
says
looking
I
like
wanted to.
COVID-19.
Shapiro says I wanted to preserve this for appeal. Should there be an appeal of your sentence? The judge responds with, "It is preserved." The PSR says the offense level is 27. I agree with that.
You agree with what?
I don't want it to hurt my viewers' ears. Okay, hold on. I got
Okay, Willie, God dog.
it. I got you. I got you, brother. You working? I'm gonna go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Muted. You muted yourself, Willie.
There you go.
We can't hear you, brother.
Cause I know the whole room is tired of me. Cause I'm just mad.
Of 70 to 87 months, huh?
I said I know the whole room mad at me because I'm just mad.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Everybody's got it. You got some people that think that he's completely innocent. They don't see he did anything wrong. I'm not one of those people. But he didn't do anything wrong. And you got others who saw and know, what he did wrong. And it really just kind of boils down to morals, characters, man. Like your character. Like
That's out the window, man. When you done
it
sold your
is
soul years ago, decades.
exactly, and that's what people fail to realize. This man sold his soul. You
They
know,
they 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 are like they harvest your energy. They blood suckers, man.
Sandy.
Okay, all right,
Woo,
all right, all right, all
woo.
right, okay, all right. Let me
No,
hold
no, no,
back.
no, 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 no,
You
no,
need to
no,
call
no,
me.
no.
I'm gonna give you my personal number so we can get into it, man.
Yes. Because the reason and the reason I say that is because these are the things that we try to
I'm sick
enlighten
of it.
people on. And the fact that you are mentioning that lets us know here on behalf of hashtag I'm gonna say it that you know your stuff, right?
All
But
right.
we get in trouble when we say it.
Okay. All right.
So you're right
You need a
on. You're right
moderator. You
on.
need a moderator. That's what
Oh,
you
I got them.
need.
They're in here. They're in here. They're
Oh,
in
okay.
here.
Okay. Please don't block me, y'all. Please, please, please.
No, they're not gonna block you.
Okay.
We agree with what you're
Okay.
saying. This is
Okay.
what we talk about on the shows, and
Understood.
people think we're crazy.
Understood. Yeah, yeah. You can't talk to people like this.
Yeah, we're agreeing with
I've been crazy all my life. I done seen some things.
you. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it used to be 1 in 3, one in
Mhm.
3
Mhm.
on the female level. One in
Mhm.
3. Oprah taught us that. It was one in
Yeah.
3 in the
Yeah.
household.
You're right.
Then yeah,
Mm. Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
it.
Mhm. Mhm. We know.
Now it's
Hey,
1 in 1. Now it's
what's
one in
understood
one.
don't have to be explained.
Now it's 1 in 1. When your mama
Right.
still chasing eggplant.
I love it. I love it when you.
You feel me?
I
Now it's
love it.
one in
I
one.
do.
He searched for her.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
the
Thank you
baby
for
in
the
the
rose,
room.
Natty.
For the baby in the room.
Mhm.
Come on, man.
You're right.
Stop it. Just cut it out. Cut it. This movie got the end now. This movie got the end. We
Thank you,
already know what's
pretty
on
Nikki.
them e-files. We know.
It's a distraction from that as well. It's a distraction from that as well. Thank you for the rose, pretty Nikki. I appreciate you. Welcome to hashtag I'm gonna say it. We have another update from court, people. Judge says I'll hear from the government. The prosecution says I'd like to respond after the defense as well. Today is about accountability and justice. Whoa. For 15 years, the victims' lives have been shattered by abuse and exploitation. Now that's powerful. That's a
Yeah.
powerful
Yeah.
opening statement from the prosecutor side. Ooh,
That's some bullshit.
Yeah. Come
that's
on.
powerful. Listen,
Talk
listen,
about it.
listen. I think
Them
we can
people
all.
want
I think.
justice.
Hold on. Right, brother. And I'm to Willie, brother. We just sat here and agreed and admitted that if they would have pressed the issue with the evidence that was that they had presented, if they would have pressed on that, they would have got that RICO like we wanted, right? But they didn't.
But they
But they didn't.
didn't.
Hold on, brother. I follow you. I
No,
follow
don't
you.
mean
But
they
hold on.
didn't do it.
This is their chance to rebound from that. So now,
Oh,
hold
they can
on.
retry the case now, right? As
It's
sentencing.
over. It's
Hold on.
over.
Hold on.
If it'll
Hold
turn
on.
him loose.
I hope they don't, but they may. They may. But here's what I'm saying though. If the prosecutor is saying what she just said, and she actually harps in on that and provides concrete evidence and receipts that his pattern of behavior is what she's saying, then maybe the right thing will happen. Because if you ask me, the
What's the
right
right thing,
verdict
though?
wasn't
Hey, Smooth,
rendered.
what's the right thing?
The right thing is for him to actually have to do time.
He's been doing time.
Man,
Oh,
listen,
so,
that's
so wait,
okay.
don't
So
count?
hold on.
hold up.
So hold on.
That time don't count?
It doesn't. Okay, you can add that to a sentence. You can give him gain time on what he's done,
Thank you.
and you can add that, but he can still
Time
do more.
served.
No, I didn't say that. Whoa. See,
Say
You can
that.
add the time
I ain't say
served
that.
to his sentence.
No, time. Yeah, time was served, but I'm not saying that's the end all be all. That's the end of the sentence for him. No, because listen. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
So you think 14 months is enough for what
That's
he
what
did?
I'm saying. We're talking about nearly 30 years
where's the
of
head at?
complete chaos.
For the Mann Act? Yeah, I do.
Nah, sorry, buddy.
See, okay. Here's what I think we should meet in the middle in, because I think Willie, you're basing it just off the Mann Act, and if we're gonna do that, then
Because
okay.
that's what he was convicted of.
I get it. Hold on, I get it. But we can also, in saying that, we can also say that the correct thing that he should have been charged for was not presented or was not carried out during the trial.
That's on them.
Exactly.
Hold on.
They're prosecutors. They're federal prosecutors. Do
Bro,
your job.
Hold on.
Chill.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to
You
what I'm
never seen
saying.
nothing like this, man.
Hold
They ain't
on.
never seen nothing like this.
Pause.
That's
Pause.
the e-files is not finna get prosecuted.
Listen, you two. Listen. They dropped the
They
ball.
don't even know how to.
Hold on, Sandy. Hold on.
Are you calling this a fumble? You
Hold
calling
on.
this a fumble?
They dropped the ball. Yes, I do think they dropped the ball. During the trial, they dropped the ball. Yes,
Hey,
I
Smooth,
do.
aren't our
Yes.
federal prosecutors our best and brightest?
No.
No,
They're
yeah,
supposed
not.
to be.
They're supposed to
No,
be.
they're
Yeah,
not.
supposed to be, but they're not. Yeah.
Human.
Okay.
They're not.
Hey, no re-kicks. No flag on the play. Okay.
Common sense ain't common no more, man. You know that.
But check this out though. Even though that did come back, that's what he was, and then I'm gonna check for update. But all right, so he did get found not guilty of the RICO. He did get found guilty of the Mann Act charges, right? If you pay attention, when that happened, the judge himself didn't even agree with that, right? Right? That to me, that would have been a perfect time for the judge to say, "Hey, nah," But he went with what the jury came back with. He respected that, right? Now, immediately after that, we had Puffy Jacket supporters dancing and celebrating the fact that he beat the RICO. So I told you he didn't have RICO. And they was like, at best it's domestic violence. I'm sorry, DV. I'm sorry, TikTok. Calm down. DV. At best it was DV. And they were saying that as if that was a good thing. DV is not a good thing. Right? So here's what I'm saying. I always teach my kids this. If you don't have time to do it right the first time, when do you have time to go back and redo it? Right? So since they didn't do it right the first time, I'm talking about the jury now. I'm thinking this time the judge is saying, hey, I'm taking matters into my hands. Because the judge actually thought he was guilty of everything. Right? So now that
the judge should be non-biased.
Huh?
His job is to be unbiased.
Right.
That's the judge's job.
Well, and he apparently he was unbiased. He was going based off the evidence that was submitted.
Not if he adds that crap onto his sentence. That means he was biased, and he will lose that on appeal.
Yes, he will.
Okay,
Yes,
so
he
get
will.
this. What do you? So if What if you say if they go and he says, okay, well, we'll have a new trial because
Yeah,
we
he told him
also got.
no to that. He told him no to that the other day, didn't he?
What? Turn him
I'm not
loose.
sure. I'm not sure if he did. I hadn't heard. I'm not sure if he did.
No, the
We
other
want to
day,
know.
3 days ago, they came in and started talking, trying to get stuff done. And the judge was like, nah, he shot all that crap down.
I thought they was trying to get him released, like today
Exactly.
he
They
would
were
get
asking for
released.
a new trial and to be released.
Oh, and he
Right.
said no to the new
He said
trial.
there was all of that.
Oh,
Right.
well, maybe he has more evidence we didn't know about. I don't know. Then I didn't know that. Well, I know he denied the bail. I know
The
that because he
question
did
is,
that
who
three
paid them
times,
off?
and that's
It's
always a
like
valid question when it
it's
comes
a
to something like this.
machine, Willie. Willie, it's a machine, Willie.
She said it's a machine, Willie.
Willie, it's a machine.
All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got two updates. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna go to the oldest and come to a more recent one. Okay, y'all with me?
You don't
This
know
is
if the Senate
from
condemned. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
the prosecutor side. The defendant tries to argue this is just a Smex, D-Rugs, and rock and roll lifestyle. But Willie, don't you say nothing. But this is
Ain't
a
nobody
case
said
about
nothing wrong.
transportation for prostitution and violence. The defendant admitted to the violence at trial. He did. The defendant's respect for the law is lip service, what we call jailhouse talk. All right, now let's go back because she continues. She says, Mr. Combs has booked speaking engagements for Miami for next week. Now, pause. Before anybody say something, I want to make sure I catch everybody up to speed on that. A Miami Beach police officer did submit a letter of recommendation on the behalf of Puffy Jacket, and it said that he had some positions that Puffy Jacket could come work in, you know, barring his release if he got released. All right. So now she goes on to say that is the height of hubris, I guess, Hubris. I don't know. He did this for 15 years. He was responsible for transporting many e-courts. That's a lot of freak offs and a lot of hotel nights. He knew it was illegal. All right, that's what we have so far. So let's start with my man at the top. What did you say? He says Za,
Yeah, Zakeem.
like Za King. We're gonna start with you. I want you to elaborate on what we just read. Give you about 2 minutes
Give,
on that. Go to
yeah, give
Sandy
me,
and Willie. And don't go ahead.
give it to me one more time. Let me say it one more time.
Okay. Hold on. Let me find it again. Okay. All right. It says the defendant tries to argue this is just a Smex, D-Rugs, and rock and roll lifestyle, but this is a case. This is a case about transportation for, we say prostitution, but you know what we mean,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
violence. The defendant admitted to the violence. Puffy Jacket admitted that he was violent. Admitted to the violence at trial. The defendant's respect for the law is lip service, jailhouse talk, basically. She goes on to say, Mr. Combs has booked speaking engagements for Miami next week, right? And like I was saying, a Miami Beach police officer did write a letter of recommendation to the judge saying that he thinks Puffy Jacket should be released. If he's released, he already has some jobs lined up that Puffy Jacket could work. All right. And then it says that is at the height of hubris. He did this for 15 years, talking about the acts that he was doing, the freak offs and all
Yeah.
that. He was responsible for transporting many e-courts. That's a lot of freak offs and a lot of hotel nights. He knew it was illegal. Pick it up from there.
Okay. Okay. And when it comes to the law, like I believe that everybody that abide by the law.
Hmm.
But when you at a certain stature as a Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Like you you think you don't gotta abide by certain laws, or that certain things that you do is like his freak offs and stuff like that. In my opinion, I would think like, man, me having a party or me having smack with different women and
Hmm.
traveling in different countries and different states. I ain't breaking no law. It's my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? This is my
Right.
partner. And so I understand that, but when it comes to this money, I think a lot of it be money grabs. You know what I'm saying? People want their pockets rubbed.
Hmm.
That's why I think Diddy, like, he did no wrong. Like, come on, man. Like, it's people, it's other people out there, judges and politicians and stuff like that, that doing the same thing.
Thank you, babe, for the roses. Right.
They doing
All
the
right.
same thing, and I don't think they're gonna get held to the same. I mean, get caught like Diddy got caught. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I disagree with. Different
Okay.
people of a different skin color won't have the same effect. Come on, man. Oh, and that's what I don't like.
The
As
prosecutor
proven with
sounds
the.
butthurt because she lost her case.
Hold on, Willie. I'm gonna come to you. Hold on. Hold on.
I don't like. I don't
I
like
get what
that.
you're saying.
I think Diddy's is standing out, but everybody else gets swept under the rug.
All right. Such as the pretender in chief now, right? Is what you're
Yeah,
referring to.
there we go. There we go. There we go.
Exactly.
Got it.
There we go. Yeah.
Got you. Got you. All right. I appreciate that, Zaki. All right. Let's come to my girl Sandy. You got 2 minutes on you, love.
Chi-Town's finest. All right, Chi-Town's finest in the building.
For
Oh,
sure.
here we go. First of all, it's been 28 years since Biggie Smalls done died, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That man been doing that thing.
Mhm.
He just did start with Cassie.
Yeah, that's true. We could easily go back to the girls that was at Howard University, the one that he was abusing.
Come on. You can go back as far as when he came to Biggie and said he got dropped from what's that? Them people. And then he had to go start his own
Record
label.
company that fired him.
Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. Help me out. Okay.
Wait, who? Wait,
All
what
right.
record? You talking about Uptown?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Hey,
Chicago.
see, I just don't think he the only one deserve a lashing though. That's all I'm saying.
No, he don't. He don't. Let me tell you something. Because what they charged him with, that man had silences in his silences to a GUN at his
Mm-hmm.
crib.
And filed off the serial numbers too. I'm sorry. I'm stop interrupting you. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you an additional minute. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Sandy. Go ahead.
Let me just say this: we wearing the finest threads. You're getting your shit. I'm sorry. You're getting your stuff paid from the back. Willing participants.
Girl, come on now.
Okay. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
If you ain't that freaky, leave me alone. I'm telling you, the world finna topple over these kids and these victims, man. E-Files got it, and they both attached. See, what y'all fail to realize is that the E-Files is attached to Diddy. Them people went over to that island too.
I'll stop you when
For
you're
the
wrong.
people in the chat, how long he been locked up? For the people in the chat, how long he been locked up?
They went over to that island
12,
too.
13
man.
months.
About 14 months.
14 months. Yeah.
14 months.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Okay.
done. I'm out.
Thank you. All right, Sandy. Okay. All right, Willie, you got 2 minutes. You on the clock?
Hey
Go
man, I
ahead,
am
brother.
literally painting my garage and listening to y'all.
They say he abused children. I didn't hear that. Did he?
All I know is this, man.
Allegedly.
Again,
Allegedly.
I don't think he's a good person. I don't condone anything he's ever done. I just think this is a Thug and Pony show, and the prosecution is butthurt.
Hold on, Sandy. Hold on, Sandy. Willie turn. Hold on.
Let me finish, Sandy. I think the prosecution is butthurt from losing their case, and they're trying to just pile it all on down. They're trying to do, I call it the old OJ, what they did to him in Las Vegas.
What?
I'm going to get him for something else. I'm not going to get him on this.
I like that analogy.
Bestie, do me a favor. Take me down. Take me down.
Take it in. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. I'm
I'll
dropping
come
you
up a
now,
little
love.
bit later. I'll come
Okay.
up a little bit later. All right.
All right.
Bye.
You see what I'm saying, though, Smooth? That's what it
Yeah, I
feels
like
like
that analogy. Okay. That's fair. Go ahead. You still got another minute, bro, man.
Again, I can keep going over this over and over and over again, and everybody will say, well, you on Diddy's side. No, I'm not. I think he's a piece of shit. I just want the courts to be fair on what they convict people on.
It don't add up.
Like they say, 1,000 men should go free before one innocent man gets convicted. And the Mann Act is something that the white establishment put together to keep us from being with their women. Matter of fact, I think every law before the civil rights movement should be abolished and redone. Because they all got colors on them.
It's a different time and era now, so I see why you say that.
Like I said, I'm 63 years old, man. I was alive when Martin Luther King was alive, okay? Mm-hmm. I remember the day he died. I was 6 years old. And I was wondering why people crying and running up and down the streets. Mm-hmm. Then when I got a little older, I started messing with my father and my uncles about, y'all messed it up, man. We had the civil rights there. After you get a little older, you know, think you're smelling yourself. And he said, man, what are we supposed to do about that? Yeah. But we should have got everything in 65. Right. But we're still fighting that same battle 60 years later. And the prosecuting the way Diddy's being prosecuted is the exact reason why we didn't get what we were supposed to get.
So is he gonna get sentenced today?
Yeah, he's gonna get sentenced today.
Nah, I don't know if it, because the reason why I say I don't know is because we still have people that's got to come up and speak. So
wow,
I think this may take a while. I think maybe Monday. I do think maybe Monday at the latest. But
why you dragging it out? What can they say that everybody else has already said?
Right. Yeah, okay. They're making it like the trial's still going on. But so listen, what you think is gonna happen? What you think the verdict gonna be?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Going in, I was thinking he was going to get at least 5 to 9. But just reading the transcripts on the opening, I think his chances of actually getting out has increased. But I'm sticking to my 5 to 9. I'm still sticking to 5 to 9. I think that'd be, and I'm not going to say he'll serve the whole 5, but 5 to 9 is what I think it'll be.
Okay. With the credit of his 13 to 14 months, so a credit a year and some change.
Yeah. So you give me about 3.25, huh?
Yeah.
What they are reporting over here in California is they saying 11 years. They keep flashing that on the screen.
Yeah, that's because the prosecution in the state. The federal prosecution is asking for 11 years, 3 months.
Okay, gotcha.
That's what they want him to get. That's what they're talking about. Let me get these updates real quick. 6 minutes ago, Mr. Combs has booked speaking engagement. I already read that. It's right here. Even in cases that decline to apply the cross-reference significant sentences are handed down, including in this district. Consider United States versus Dylan Jordan. He got 60 months, 5 years. Now, hold on, because I need to...
Epstein was going in and out of jail. He had 8 hours on the streets.
Jeffrey E.
Okay.
Jack Johnson got a year. Chuck Berry got 2 years.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. We got more. Hold on. The prosecutor says the video from the LA hotel was played many times at trial and it never got easier. As to Jane, he punched her, he slapped her a little over a year ago when he knew he was under federal investigation. At trial, they said they owned the violence. They owned the violence. All right. The prosecutor says admitting to violence in front of the jury as part of the trial strategy is not accountability. Freak-offs were extended performances of sexual degradation and humiliation. Cassie and Jane did not want to have sex with strangers. He made them do it.
You can look it up.
Cassie called some of those guys herself.
Yeah.
That could easily be argued that they was afraid of him and he made them do it. You could go. That's just a perception thing right there.
They ain't gonna do nothing you don't want them to do to you.
It's a can of worms.
Right. So
somebody's gonna do nothing you want them to do.
I mean, a lot of people say, well, you know what? If you're in that type of relationship, you could just leave. We all say that a lot because we've never been in a situation. But what I'm saying is, we don't. I don't know.
I got a question for you, G. I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Are you a father?
Of 8.
Oh, okay. How many girls?
5.
So you know what I'm going ready to say. I have
Mm-hmm.
one daughter. I told my son-in-law twice, you abuse my daughter mentally, physically, financially, or emotionally, I will bury you.
Well,
Period.
and yeah, brother, I will wait for you to finish. I thought you was gonna ask me what would I do, and I was like,
No,
well,
I ain't got to say what you would do. I'm
you
just saying
already
in
know.
general. I'm saying all that to say this.
Willie know
Where
what he gonna
were
do.
her parents?
Willie know what he gonna do.
Yeah, I'm with
I'm an old
Willie.
man now. I told him, I said, I'm an old man now. I go to jail. They got married
Yeah,
about 5 years ago. I'm like,
three
God,
hot. Hey, three hots in the cot.
hey, no more medical bills, no more mortgages to pay, no more car notes. Hey, man.
Hey, be sitting in that thing looking like old
Go
dirty
ahead.
bastard, boy.
Hey, let the
Yeah,
gray beard go and call it a day.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out where her father, her brothers, her uncles, her cousins were.
Yeah.
We're
I,
supposed to
I,
protect our women, and these guys
I,
just don't. They
I
want to blame
have.
somebody else for that.
I
Let me
can't
say
say.
something. Let me say something to you, Willie. Let me just interject real quick. Willie, I am an only child. I am 46 years old. I grew up around, my mother is a family of 14. My daddy is a family of 13, right? We from the South. Migrated up to the Midwest, whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen them look at me and try to do anything to me financially, sexually, none of that,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Okay?
I already know what this creep is capable of. This is a creep. Puffy combs, whatever, love,
She said, "Love Diddy, Puffy, P Pitty, what? P."
yeah, whatever he is. Because see, now you're trying to escape something. You got all these nicknames. You're trying to escape. Every time he
Yeah,
did that, he
he
did
changed
something
his name.
detrimental to
Yeah,
somebody, man.
that's that energy harvest. Oh, shh, 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 shh. We can't say that. We can't say that. But yeah, that's why he changed.
I
Christopher,
still
I
say,
can't
Man,
bring
go
you
I
up,
on.
still
brother.
say it falls on the men in her family not to protect her.
Yeah.
Period.
Come on.
Christopher, hold on one second. Christopher, you have
I'm
123
gone.
followers. You have 234 people following you, and you do not have a profile picture. So we can't bring you up. I apologize. All right, let's get to we got some more updates. The prosecution goes on to say he had an E-court urinate in Cassie's mouth until she choked. Okay. Sorry for those that's eating breakfast. It's probably ruined now. Her victim impact statement makes clear she still has nightmare and flashbacks, and the scars on her body. Jane's texts make clear her anguish and trauma. She goes on to say Mia said she got PTSD and anxiety. Deontay Nash said he was caused lasting damage. Capricorn Clark says he blacklisted her once she spoke up. The chef, who stays here in ATL, Jordan Atkinson, wrote how she was impacted. It was real and serious. Who wants to go first? Oh, I'm down to 2. Okay. I'm down to just you, Will. Okay, what you got, Will?
Yo.
Oh, you muted yourself as you was talking.
I'm painting my garage. I
Oh,
didn't
my
want you to
bad, my
hear.
bad. Okay.
No, I'm just saying. I could care less about all those impact statements because all those people were grown people. All of them. Every
Okay.
last one of them. Take responsibility for yourself.
Okay.
Let some criminal boy do that to you. Were you there for the money? Why did you get the hell up out of there? I don't want to hear, well, I'm victim. Dude, bounce. Get lost. Why would you stay around that?
Well, okay.
Let's get an IQ of 50.
Okay. So now, would it be fair to say that maybe they were just wanting to be, and we'll use Cassie for instance, because she's the one that's really referenced a lot. But let's say Cassie, she wanted to be a musical artist, and she
Yeah.
knew that he had pull or connections in the industry, and so she was like, "Okay, I'll work with him."
She
Because
was lured in. That's what you say?
Yeah. What if she
Okay.
was lured in by that? Then what do we do?
I'm still to the point that there are other music companies out there. Don't
Okay.
expose yourself to that. I mean,
But let's keep in mind she's 19 now at that time, so she
at
doesn't
that time
really
she's
know.
19, so but she stayed 10 years. She stayed till she was 29.
Right.
At 25, I'm gone. At 21, I'm gone.
Can we
Especially
factor in?
because you know now he hasn't produced an album for you yet. How about you stick what you stand around for? Was it the money?
Okay.
Was it the glamour? Was it the fame? Why were you still there? And I
Okay.
hate
Can
to
we?
do that because the victims are victims. I get it, but I think she's actually a conspirator with this one with him on a
Okay. So
lot
let
of
me ask you
that.
this: what do we? Okay. So now, when it says that she did try to leave, and he would send people for her, or he would, she would suffer more physical abuse. I'm
Pick up
trying to
the
think of how to.
phone and call the cops.
All right. Now, what about when the cops are involved or part of the problem too? Then what do we?
You're right. Again, this is a society where we're told to do what? Notify.
Yeah.
Do not let these things happen to you.
Hmm.
Because if it's illegal, we know we can call the police, even though people don't like the police. They're there
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do me a favor. I'm gonna bring up. Let me hold on. Let me check you out first before I bring you up. All right. All right. K Shot. I'm gonna bring you up because you do have a profile picture. So I'm gonna bring you up. Accept my invite.
Can you hear
All
me?
right, brother. How you doing?
Hello, I'm a girl. I'm good. How are
Oh,
you?
you a female? Okay, my bad. Okay. Ooh, ooh, you got a handle like that. You don't play no games coming in the building. I got it. I got it. Then.
Good
I
morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Blessed and highly favored. How are you?
Same. Same. Thank you.
Of course. I was just gonna say from a woman's perspective, just for Willie, because
Hmm.
I have been on the side of abuse. No, it has not been as bad as Cassie's, but it is psychological. Like I was in it for 2 years, and yes, I had people always constantly telling me that were like the cops, that were my family, being like, "Hey, get out! You gotta leave." And it wasn't that easy. It was very like, "Where am I gonna go?" You didn't want to go back to them because then it's they're going to chastise you and attack you and go, really, you put yourself in that. And it's like, okay, I didn't really know I was going to get there. And it went there. But then I'm home and now you're chastising me. Like, give me a break. And I didn't want
Mm,
that. So then I stay with the guy and it gets worse. So now I'm stuck in this psychological thing with my head going back and forth, going, where am I supposed to go? And I think that's where she was just really in too deep, where she couldn't do anything anymore. It really just got too bad.
mm. W kill shot in the lie. I think that was a great way of putting that. Willie, I'm gonna let you respond and then I'm gonna get to the
Well,
updates.
I like exactly what she said.
Okay. So I think we're all
But
in
the bottom
agreement
line is
then.
this: I'm still on family and brothers and cousins and uncles and fathers. Somebody had to know what was going on with her, and none of them did anything because everybody's stuck with his money and they're thinking about his money. Life is not promised to us. Tomorrow will change everything on you. So why do you let yourself be exposed that way? Like I said, I'm a father of a single daughter. I will protect her to my death. And I don't care who it is or how much money they have. And I would think every father would do the same thing.
So can we
But I
factor
could be wrong. I could be wrong about that.
can we factor in the people that were born like me who were put into the adoption system and then were adopted by females only, by people who were just single moms who didn't have the father figure and it was just them, and we didn't grow up having the daddy, so we had to look at these outside aspects. What happens when we get in those situations and we're looking for the dad when we only have our mom? What
And
do
I
we?
hate to say this, and I understand and I feel you on that. I really, really do. Because I wasn't a married father, I was a single father.
I get it.
But there's nobody around but the police and the authorities at that point. And sooner or later, you have to figure out what's going on in your life.
Okay. Okay. So now again, what if what? Okay. So there was times that the police was called and they did nothing. Like, I'm going to take for example when Cassie's friend was present and the altercation broke out between him and Cassie. He threw Cassie. Cassie, remember, she hit her head and was bleeding and stuff like that. And the cops were called, right? But nothing happened. Where do you go from there? Who can you trust that's going to help after that part? After that point.
And
All
that's
right.
what I was. I was in that situation, and I hate to be the one to say it, but I was in that situation where my ex of 2 years, I was pregnant with his child, and some things were said, and he had me up against the wall, choked out, and the cops were called, and nothing. And who got taken away in handcuffs? I did, for a
Mm,
scratch on his back, for defending myself to try to get away from him. I got taken away in
mm,
handcuffs. Like less than 2 years ago, I got taken away in handcuffs when the police should have been there to take that man away and put him away in jail. I got put away. And my baby is laying in heaven. Like, let that one really sink in. That is what happened at the hands of a man.
All
mm,
right. All right.
mm,
You got horror stories here. I
mm.
don't. Okay. What up? I want to tell y'all a story about my college sweetheart.
Mhm.
She was beautiful. Head of the cheerleaders, yada, yada, yada. You know, life goes on. Eventually, she gets married and she comes back to DC. And I put her to work for me in my real estate office, right? You know, then she was still my college sweetheart, but there was nothing romantically involved with me and her. So she ended up marrying one of the agents in our office. This guy, I wanted to tell her how bad he was, but I didn't want to feel like I was a sour grape. Well, he just mad because he didn't marry her. Yada, 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 that crap, right?
Right.
So I left it alone. And, you know, every couple of years as real estate agents, we have to renew our licenses, right?
Hmm.
We have to get continue education classes. So this is like 97, 98. I'm 10 years into the field. I only got about 8 hours I need for continuing education. So I go to a seminar for that day. I run in and I see her husband in there, the guy we're talking about.
Hmm.
He said, your girl's packing at home packing right now. You know, he likes to mess with me, right? I'm like, that's a big dude. She's leaving you because your ass is an idiot. Okay?
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. You know?
Yeah.
And long story short, at the end of the day, it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. It was like a 10, 8-hour session to get it all done in one day.
Hmm.
Okay? He calls me. He said, Will, call Robin. She'll listen to you. Because, I mean, I'm the voice of reason, right?
Hmm.
I ride right past that house on the way home. I said, I'll call her tomorrow. I'm tired. I wake up the next morning. I found out that she's unalived by him. He went home upset because she's moving and leaving his ass. But then he turns around and unalives himself. But I'm still living with that trauma because I should have stopped past that house. I rode right past the house on the way home. If I stopped past there, they probably still alive, or he's unalived.
I see what you're saying.
You know, so you got to be really careful about how you want to mess with that because it can come back to haunt you. And like I said, I'm living with that trauma my entire life since 98.
Mm.
That I actually lost a good friend because I didn't want to stand up for her.
So I see why you're so adamant about standing. And I mean, and I want to make sure, as a father, I agree with you on that end. As far as my own kids, like I do. I don't know why her father didn't. I know he threatened her family. Her family. I do know that.
Guess what? I'm dying for her though.
Yeah. But I don't know because that's the way my family's set up. All of us is gonna come. Yeah,
right.
So,
back up the pickup truck.
Right. We coming in all doors. So this is what it is.
The
So I
pickup
get
with
what
an
you're saying on
SUV.
that. Period, man. We'll roll up in that thing like they did. You know, them people. We'll have a U-Haul truck and people jumping out the back if need be. So I get what you're saying on that, brother. I do, and I hate to hear that. I'm sorry about it. I never knew that. You never shared that. And
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, no,
that's
there's a bunch of horror stories like that in my life. Like, for instance, I lost my little brother when he was 20 years old. I was 22. We're 16 months apart. Just walking to work, gets hit by a truck. Gone. 5 weeks before his 21st birthday. So from that point forward, I know tomorrow's not really promised to you. You're not supposed to feel like that early.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to feel that. I mean, you can lose a parent, you can lose a grandparent. I lost a sibling, a guy I slept with in the same bed for 14 years with,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's gone. In a blink of an eye, I come home from working night shift, I go to sleep, get the sheriff, get state policeman knocking on our door. I'm like, what's up?
That's wild, right there. That's crazy work.
And
That's
again, and my family hasn't seen a nickel from his death. It's been 41 years. I can't even put up a plaque where he died at because it doesn't exist anymore. Because
that's wild.
they redid the roads.
King, let me welcome you to the panel. But before I get to you, let me do the update real quick, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go back to the later one. Then we'll come to the recent one. So the prosecution says he downplays the abuse, calling it calling it rare, but it was not rare. Cassie, hold on, I'm gonna mute you up. Willie.
Okay,
I know you working, brother. But it was not rare. Cassie's testimony was that he was violent with her at any time. It was not mutual. You saw no photos of the defendant with injuries. Then it goes on. The prosecution goes on to say he blames doctors for prescriptions. He pretends he is the victim. He hasn't accepted responsibility for his criminal conduct. The information provided to his expert was incomplete. He will pose a danger at any age. He choked Jane at 54 years old. Now let me do a refresh and see if we have any more updates on that, because I waited a while before I went back to check. Okay, so all right, 8 minutes ago, the prosecution says prostitution causes other problems. It happens out of public view. General deterrence is needed. Send a message to all victims and to the public that this defendant's crimes are serious. You could encourage or discourage abusers. And then 6 minutes ago, it says the prosecution says at least 135 months are necessary. The judge says, let's take a break. So that's where they are right now. They're on break. I'm about to unmute you, King Ward 76. Welcome to hashtag I'm gonna say it, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
That's what's up. I really got a problem with how they're trying to make Diddy be responsible. I'm more with Diddy on it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because it's too many grown folks. It's too many grown people in that. And I understand some of what y'all getting at as far as the female might have been scared or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she could have left if she wanted to. She did leave at one time, didn't she? Why she just didn't stay gone?
Yeah, he sent for her. I think she fell for the gifts and stuff he was sending her.
But the lifestyle, she went back. If it was that bad, if the lifestyle was that bad, why go back? Everybody, we all been in relationships. Well, I'm not gonna say all, but most of us been in relationships where a person is always trying to be kind to you to get you to do what they want you to do, and after you do that, you see the same old devil again. You know what I'm saying? So it's no different. I think people just gonna have to start being very accountable for the decisions they making, especially once you got down the road and you see the person that you're dealing with is not really with you like that. Let's not sit around here. You can lie to everybody else, but please don't be lying to yourself. Call it what it is. Call it what it is. Quit playing, man. Cause we get like Will was saying, we getting too old for this. Quit playing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I mean, you got, it's just like a lot of times you can see a pretty young lady and you can talk to her and you know, just go over there and start a conversation. Where her mental is at, automatically tell you what type of a relationship you could be in just by dealing with her.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's if you've been out here dating for a while. Put it like that, because you got to kind of because when we start out, we also got to kind of learn ourselves as well as the partner we're trying to choose to be with. We got to kind of get to know people as well. But after you've been around the block, and y'all said she been there since she was what, 21? Is that what it was? How long?
19.
19, and she what now?
And she I think 10 years. I think she was with him.
Yeah, if she don't know that he is, if she don't know that she need to move on by now, she wasn't gonna ever figure it out. No way. I think she was more in love with the lifestyle. I'm gonna be honest. I think the freak offs that everybody keep trying to make sound bad. Everybody got. I ain't saying they're great or nothing like that, but everybody got something they like to do, and Diddy is just able to do things with the amount of money he got. It's just like a wino. Take a wino for instance. He drink what he can when he ain't got no money. You give him a bunch of money, he gonna go. He drinks top shelf, off top. He does it better. You know what I'm saying? He don't quit drinking. He does it better, and that's all that I feel like with Diddy. I'm sorry, I'm just with Diddy. It's too many grown folks in there, and everybody, and I think everybody just paper chasing. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just paper chasing. Get what you can.
That's him.
I'm just being honest. That's my personal opinion on it.
Look, that's all I'm asking for. Whether I may not agree with what you're saying, but I respect what you're saying. That's your point of view. You know?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. And I said this to some other people too. How many times in life is most of us gonna get a chance to be with somebody that wealthy, living that type of lifestyle?
Yeah, and never wear.
There you go. And there you go. A lot of us are never gonna get that opportunity. And I don't mean to just bounce around, but like the R. Kelly situation. Think about the boyfriends them young ladies are dealing with now. After he's gone to jail. Or better yet, the Monica Lewinsky. Who else is she messing with that powerful?
Yeah. In the words of Keith Sweat, nobody.
Exactly. I'm not trying to sound funny, but from a life, I drive trucks, so I know what it's like to get out here and get the money. I done had some tough jobs. I know what it's like to have to go to work and bust your ass. Excuse my language. I'm not trying to get
Get me docs now.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get that, but I know what it's like. A lot of us know what it's like. And then to be able to turn around one day and you got somebody that, snap their finger, it's nothing. Yeah. Go to the store and spend 50,000, it's nothing. They got that kind of bread, and they mess with you the long way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and you had to go through some things in time.
Okay, so let me ask you one question, because I'm gonna have to move on to my new panel guest, but I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think that because of that, it gave him a right to be abusive to these women?
No.
It's an echo.
No.
I'm echoing.
No, you're not echoing. I don't think it does give him a right to be that way. But let's understand something too. This just like the wino example I gave. I think that is a hole. I think at times he is a little controlling, or a lot. I don't know him like that to say what it is and what it ain't. But yeah, I think he got some flaws that makes him not such a great guy, and I think that's why a lot of people don't like him. But at the same time, if you know that this guy is a certain type of way, regardless of the lifestyle you can live with him, you got to start making better decisions for yourself at some point. One moment,
Thank you,
in our younger
King.
years, Yeah, in her younger years, that might have been cool. That might have been cool in her younger years because she didn't think it was that bad. She probably didn't see that. But she got down the road. You done seen the lights. You know what it look like when it get quiet and cool and what a good relationship. Because
Okay.
regardless, it don't have to be always a romantic relationship. It could be a business relationship, a friendship. You know what a good relationship looks like after you've been in one for a while. So, me personally, no.
Okay.
It,
That's that. Okay, I hear the echo now. You got me on Bluetooth?
yeah.
Okay, that's the
Yeah.
echo. That's the echo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me turn that. I'm sorry about that. But yeah,
Okay.
that's what
I
that is.
appreciate you for coming
And
up and giving your input.
yeah, uh,
Be safe out there, man.
most definitely, man.
All
I
right, take
appreciate you
care.
bringing me up. Yes,
For
sir.
sure. Come back anytime.
Most definitely will.
All right, bye.
I
All
like
right.
him.
Yeah, he's
Personal
cool.
responsibility, accountability for everybody, including Diddy.
Self-paid Sean, you up next, brother?
Hey, what's going on, sir? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing? Thank you.
I'm doing great. Now, I just want to say this: do Diddy got some characteristics towards him? I'm gonna say yeah. You know what I'm saying? He got some issues that he need to be fixed. He need to work on.
Hmm.
I don't condone domestic violence on neither side, on woman's side or men's side. I don't condone it neither way. But what I am gonna say is these are grown adults who participated in something that they wanted to do. Nobody was forced. Nobody was coerced to do anything. None of that. This was all grown adults doing grown things that these grown people wanted to do.
Hmm.
Yes, Cassie was a victim of domestic violence, but she also made people victim that as well.
Okay. That's okay.
She also
I can.
made people she also made people as victims as well by
That.
calling them up, giving them money as well.
Mhm.
She took responsibility for that. But my thing is this: if she's such a victim, you don't give no victim immunity.
Mm. So do you think that they done that? Hold on. Stay right. Let's put a pin in it right there. So let me get these updates real quick that just came in, okay?
All right.
And we're gonna come back to that. So this was 4 minutes ago. They've came back and it's Combs' lawyer, Driscoll. Driscoll is saying, I'm grateful, Your Honor, to you being so permissive uh, with the microphone for us today. I'm going to talk about sentencing disparities. A blind reliance on the guidelines can create disparities. The DOJ has long said that Mann Act prosecutions should focus on the commercial cases. I'm gonna call him Puffy Jacket. I'm not gonna say his full name. Puffy Jacket did not make a penny from this. The Jordan case, it is not comparable. He served 8 years in Cuba for Smex crimes. That was his second chance. Let's see. Let me make sure there's no more updates before we get back into our dialogue. Okay. Jordan made $1.4 million. Do you know who? I think he meant how, but it says, do you know who many Smex acts that is? He had over 100 clients. Mr. Combs' offense is nothing like that. Three of Jordan's victims reported unwanted Smex. One was great after being derugged. And I'm sorry for those that are hearing this and this may be triggering. I apologize so much on behalf of my moderators and myself here at hashtag I'm going to say it. We apologize, but we are just bringing you what's happening right now. Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this, self paid.
Yeah.
Do you think that the reason why they stayed and participated because they were in fear of their lives? Do you think that should constitute or substantiate anything about them staying?
Nah, man. She left plenty of times. She also came back plenty of times. Even that hotel that hotel incident. When that security officer he didn't do his job because he's supposed to have called the police.
Yeah, he should have made a report
He
anyways.
he
Yeah,
should have made a report. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, you don't ask nobody that's being beaten. Do you want me to call the police? You automatically call the police.
I
You
agree
get what I'm
with you on
saying?
that.
I like this
But
guy.
Hmm. I
but
agree with
but
him on that fully.
but for her to go back with this man the same day and be seen in public with him the same day after he done did all that to you,
Hmm.
you I mean you have multiple chances to get away. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? Like
okay,
I always use Tina Turner as the example.
like
I couldn't get away with it forever.
hold on right quick. And like you I just can't really say, man. You have multiple chances to get it away. You love the lifestyle, you love the money, you love private jets, first class, whatever, the money. These
okay,
if you got that type of money, women is going to flock to you.
okay. So, with that being said, and going off that logic, do you think the reason why he treated them this way is because they weren't? Let me give you a comparison. We know he was with J Lo, and he never treated her that way.
Yeah.
Was it because? Do you think? I'm just asking for your opinion. Do you think? And Willie, yours as well. Do you think that he didn't treat J Lo that way is because she wasn't so dependent on him?
Hey man, I saw him treat J Lo like crap. Personally.
You saw him?
I
Okay.
saw that happen. I told you, October 1999, Halloween weekend,
Hmm.
Club 151 in New York. I was in
Okay.
that VIP room. I'm like,
But
he talked to her like that?
what did
It
he
was
say?
sick.
Give us context.
Okay,
What did he say?
context.
Yeah.
I'm 6'2", 198 at the time. I mean, I'm cut up.
Hmm.
Okay? And Nimbushe Wright standing beside me. My ex-girlfriend, the basketball player, standing on the other side of me. They're all friends of J-Lo. They said, hey, you know what that is, Will? I'm like, who? She said, look at it real close. It was Halloween, so they had costumes and stuff like that, you know?
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh, that's J-Lo. He said, yeah. She said, go talk to her. She keep looking at you. So I walk across the room into the VIP section where the couches are, shake her hand, I said my daughter would be crazy, yada, yada, yada. Just like a fanboy.
Hmm.
But again, so I walked away and Diddy walks up to her and said, why you keep looking at that nigga? Sit your stupid ass down. I'm
Whoa.
like,
See, I
damn.
never knew that.
She sat down on the couch, then looked right back at me. And when she left, I said, would you take a man that had nothing? She said, in a heartbeat. Walked out the club.
Dang.
3 o'clock in the morning. If I know he
Okay.
was that fragile, I'd have pushed up on her that night.
He said I could have broke his own spirit.
No. He would have tried something. I would have had a bag. I could have got the bag.
That would have true. So okay, so when she say love don't cost a thing, that song, you think she meant
No, he said in our heartbeat.
yo.
I asked her, I said, would you take a man that had nothing? She said, in our heartbeat. You know, in the next month, that's when that shooting went down, or that firing went down, or pew pewing went down.
Oh, with Shine. Okay, I
Yeah.
got you. I follow you.
Now let me
Okay,
ask
hold
you.
on.
I wish I had known he was that fragile.
Hold on, Will and Seth Pay. Hey babe, go ahead.
Hey everyone. I've been trying to
Everybody
see.
meet my wife.
Hey, I don't even know where to begin. It's actually kind of sickening to listen to everyone defend him or anybody who is an abusive person for that matter. Not, I don't care about money or not. What I want to know, one of my questions is, is it just because he has money or are you okay with all abusers abusing women
I'm
or women abusing men? I just need to know.
I'm gonna say this. I've been saying this for the longest. I said I don't condone abuse on women's side, and I don't condone abuse on the men's side. I don't condone it neither side. Now, what I'm saying here is this: she had plenty of opportunity to leave this man. And matter of fact, she even did leave this man, and she still somehow found a way back to this man. This man is an abuser. I don't condone it. And she still somehow found a way back with this man. Even in the hotel incident, she still found his way back to this man later on that day when they was at the I think it was some type of Grammy or show going on at that time.
When?
Okay, but okay. Which this takes me to a couple more questions. My next question. Um, does anyone know what Stockholm syndrome is? First of all.
I
And
do.
second,
Yeah,
and second, this man had grown men afraid of him. What makes you think that I don't care how many times she left him and came back, you don't know the conversations that they had in between time for her to be afraid for her life, for her family's life, for her friend's life, for whatever it may be. Y'all don't know the conversations and the threats that he may have made to her to make her go back. A lot of women do that. It's not just people in the industry. A lot of women do that. So I don't understand. It's actually sickening to me because I come from a home from abuse. I'm a child. My mother was abused for many, 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 many years from my father. And I seen horrible, horrible things. And she actually left him. And he still found her. And when he found her, he almost killed her. Oh, I'm sorry. He almost
Yeah, baby.
unalived her. I'm sorry. He almost unalived her. So she finally found the information to a battered women's shelter. And that's how she got out. And he eventually unalived himself years later. But she had to go into hiding. And I couldn't talk to my family on his side because of that. But she went through abuse from him for like 18 or 19 years. So
Wait, hold on, babe. Hold on, wait, pause. User, you said he didn't find her. She wanted to be found. And then you put a laughing emoji. What's the fun? Are you talking about my wife or are you talking about Cassie?
exactly, because I know you're not talking about my
Yeah,
mama.
let's not get quiet now.
We're
Look,
not
come
gonna do
on.
that because you don't know that story. And neither does anybody know the story behind Cassie going back.
Eh,
So
Monique, I'm gonna bring you up too because you've had a lot to say this
I'm
live.
gonna
So I'm
say
gonna
this.
bring you up too.
I'm gonna say this. They've been together for 10 years, right? Cassie was been dating older men way before Diddy. So let's clear that up. So she was dating the
Oh
previous
yeah,
guy.
I know the guy you talking about.
She was dating she was dating the previous guy, the older guy that was 10 years plus older than her. And then she found the way, she found the man with more money, and she started the relationship with him.
and I don't, and honestly, to me, it doesn't even, I don't even care how much money somebody gives somebody. That doesn't give them the right to put their hands on them, period. I don't care if
Facts.
you give me $1 million every day. That does not give you the right to put your hands on me any kind of way that you feel like it. I'm sorry. It's not an excuse. It's not an okay. And God gave him his hands to stay on his body unless he's there to caress her or give her a massage. Period. Like if you're not there to love each other, your hands don't belong on nobody else unless it's out of love. And I don't care
100%
who likes it
agreed.
and who don't like it.
It's 100% agreed. I'm a person of domestic violence myself. My mother and father divorced when I was about 14 years old. But the year before that, it was ugly. And me and my little brother literally had to beat my father up one night to get him off my mother. She divorced him the next month, okay, and walked away. But she
But
just,
it's not that easy for
no, wait a
somebody.
minute. I'm just telling you, she's a woman. She had 4 children. She worked in a grocery store. She didn't have any real money, but she made sure that, you know what? This is getting out of hand. I'm divorcing this clown. Period.
Mm.
Get lost. Give me the house. I'm keeping the 4 kids. Your ass is gone. Because again,
Sometimes
me and my little brother made it a pact. If he comes back and starts some more bullshit, we're gonna unalive him. I mean, I was
But you know
14, my
what
little brother
though?
was
Hold-
12 and a half. We beat the crap out of him that night.
Okay, hold on, Willie. Babe, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let Monique come in, and then I'm gonna go to the updates.
Okay.
Go ahead. It's on you, babe.
Thank you. Can you hear
Oh
me?
no, it. Sorry, I understand. While Willie, while I understand that, because I have two older brothers too, but you have to realize the fear that some people put in others. My oldest brother, who's 7.5 years older than me, he was abused just like my mom. So he was afraid as well to stand up to my dad because he was also abused. I'm not talking about spankings, he was abused by him. My
He was
father was on
a
D
kid at
road,
the time too.
and yeah, and he was a teenager. So he was afraid to defend my mom. While he probably wanted to, he was afraid. So this goes back to the whole situation with Diddy. Like, he's got grown men afraid of him. So what makes you think this little girl is not going to be afraid of him?
I'm gonna say this
Yeah.
as a I want to say this to the grown man. If grown man is afraid of another grown man, that's on that grown man. I'm not afraid of no man that bleeds the same way that I bleed. You could be big, tall, small, whatever. I'm not afraid of no man that God put on this earth. Now, for them men to be scared of Diddy, that's on them. That's their problem. But me, I ain't scared of no man that's on this earth. We all could be unalive the same way. I'm not afraid of no man. That's on that man that's scared of Diddy.
But now the context she's telling you that is okay. So if men, like you said, men to be able to defend themselves and they're strong and you know not being smexist on here, ladies. But I'm just saying. So if he had the ability, the innate ability to put fear into men, do you not think that he couldn't instill fear into the girls, these women? That's what she's
Honest,
getting at.
I understand you could like install fear into a female, but as a man,
Hold on, I need
be
somebody to mute up again.
you got to be a man. You know what I'm saying? But as far as females, like I said, I don't condone domestic violence on either side. I don't condone it not one bit. I don't like it. It's not good for the relationship. I don't condone it not one time.
Okay,
What he
I
did,
appreciate it.
what he did to Cassie was unacceptable. And let's say he did go to jail for that. Do you think this the government would take that serious? No. The reason why they won't take that serious because they give him probation. They give him a slap on the wrist. They give him probation. Tell them, oh, go do this, go take this class, and go take that. They won't even look at domestic violence as a serious crime. That's the
Unfortunately, you're
problem.
right
That's the
about
problem in
that.
this country. They don't take
Exactly.
that. They don't
We
take
all agree
domestic
on
violence.
that.
They don't take domestic violence serious. They don't look at it as a serious crime.
That's true.
And
All
that's
right,
true. I agree with you on that.
Know what
I
I'm saying? And if
appreciate
he
y'all.
did, and if he did got charged with a domestic violence, like I said, he would have got a slap on the wrist. People saying, "Oh, he need to be in jail for 5 years, 10 years for what he did to Cassie." In other words, the government don't look at it like that. They look at, you get probation, you go home, go take this class, and you did this and you do that.
All right, I appreciate it. Okay, listen, let me get Monique in because we got to get to these updates too. Monique, I've
Yes.
been seeing your comments, so I'm gonna give you time to speak.
Oh, thank you. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. A man cannot do any more to a woman than what she allows. Period.
Hmm.
Period. I don't care if she has to get an equalizer to work it out, or she can go and get Pookie and the rest of them to tighten him up. Okay, those of us in New York City know him. Okay, he's not new to us. All right, she did it for the bag. She came back numerous times. She had a man at home who pimps her out to get money from him. She shows up at court during this time when he's on trial and she's about to give birth. She gave birth 2 days later. Now, where's her trauma? You understand what I'm saying? You know what? Just like you have no good men, you have no good women. So let's be honest with ourselves. Not all women are perfect. You understand? Not all women are innocent and fragile and all of that. She knew what his baby mother who passed away went through with him. She thought she was a better woman and she saw an opportunity. So she went for it. Yeah, she's a freak. Yeah, she'll do anything for the money. That's what it was about. She wants to be that one in the limelight. It's plain and simple. Now that she got what she wanted, what? She gets knocked up by her man, comes to court 2 days before she gives birth. She has her payday and she walks off. She should have been held accountable as well. If anyone was going to be locked up, she should have been locked up too.
I do think she does have. I think she's mentioned in some lawsuits against her as
Yeah,
well
I'm
too.
not going for the sob story. I'm not. No.
Okay, but well, before I get to the update, I want to ask you
So, I got a
something
question here.
because
So basically, she's saying Cassie was Maxwell.
Yes.
Ghislaine, yeah, okay, yeah, I know y'all talking about. Okay, so would it be safe to hold Kim Porter to the same standard as Cassie? I'm asking Monique this, the woman, as a woman.
I'm sorry. Say that again, please.
Do you think Kim Porter should be looked at or viewed the same way as Cassie? As you're saying, Cassie should be viewed because she was just
Yes,
there for the bag.
yes, because
Okay,
prior to Kim Porter, the one that he had the child by, Kim was her best friend.
Misa. Mm-hmm.
Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm speaking about these women, they yeah, you have bad women like you have bad men. You have men that are running game, you have women that are running game. Just so simple.
I appreciate that, Monique. I appreciate you coming up on the panel. I'm about to give you a follow too.
Oh, thank you.
I'm about to give you a follow. Thank you for coming up. I'm about to get these updates in. You have a good day now, okay?
You too.
All right. All right. I appreciate her coming up. I appreciate all y'all. Let's get to these updates. All right. So we'll go to the 2 minute one. Wait, did I read this one? Okay, let's go to the 18-minute one. I didn't read that one. It was 18 minutes ago. There's more than enough. This is thanks. There's more than enough to talk about between Puffy Jacket, Lively versus Baldoni amid all the subpoenas. And I'd hope the Alexander brothers, Luigi. Okay, I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I'm sorry. Let's go to this one right here. It's a note, and it says, as Combs' Driscoll goes on about U.S. versus Dylan Jordan, Inner City Press has put up the extra about that case, which it covered on X for subscribers. So you all can go and look at that. If you have X, go on Inner City Press. You can look that up. Now, Driscoll goes on to say there is another case with 7 victims. No grouping enhancement applied. Defendant got 18 months. Was released after 9 months. So he did have the gain time. Then there's 18-CR-20376 from the SDFL. They generated $1.8 million. They got 15 months. Let's see. Should be another update. Hold on, 'cause that was a while back. Since I refreshed it. Let's see. All right, let's go here. Right here. Um, Driscoll says Miss Slavic, which is the one of the prosecutors, just blamed Mr. Combs for having a D-rug problem for 25 years. We think that it. We think that it. I think he should say it's. I don't know, but that it appropriate. Don't come for me. I'm reading how it's typed. Don't y'all say he can't read. It is a mitigating factor. Let's talk about 13-CR-294. And it says District of Oregon. The defendant paid for a session with a young girl. See DKT85. So I guess we have to Google that. DKT85. Uh, back on Driscoll says the defendant, Riggs, got 24 months. It was more heinous than this case. 3553A6 says to avoid unwarranted sentencing disparities. I've read all 900 Mann Act cases available on Pacer. His case is different. The judge says, who's next? Miss Westmoreland. All right, so the judge is moving on. It looks like so. Let me see if he moved on already. If so, we'll read that.
Can I say something?
Okay.
Right?
So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, but you see what the defense is doing, right? They basically
Yeah,
saying
they're comparing.
all these cases got no more than about 24 months,
Yeah,
no
they're
more less than 2 years, and they trying to give Diddy
20.
12 what 11 years.
11 years and 3 months is what they're asking for.
They
Correct.
asking him for 11 years and 3 months. But look at all these other cases, and these people got we talking about 15 months, 20 months, and they trying to get this man 11 years.
Again, why is he so special?
Why
I'm
why they
being
want to give
facetious
him?
there. I'm
Why they
just being
want to give him
facetious. No,
like
I'm being facetious.
Yeah, I know. I know you
No, because I said
were.
Chuck Berry got 2 years, Jack Johnson got one.
they want to
Yeah.
get this man all this time for grown adults agreeing to do something. Nobody was coerced, nobody was forced, nobody was manipulated to do anything. These was grown adults doing grown things that wanted to do grown things. That's
Okay.
how I look at it.
Okay,
We
I
that's
ain't
still
fair.
want to, hey,
we
That's
Smooth.
fair.
Hey,
listen. We
Smooth, I
not
want to
talking
ask
about.
you a
Hold on.
question.
We not talking
Huh?
about no kids. Nobody underage. We talking about grown adults that nobody was forced or coerced to do anything that they did not want to do.
You know what? No,
That's
we haven't mentioned
allegedly
all
not
day
true.
yet. No, we haven't mentioned the liquor
Do we do?
company.
Do we have a mutual what?
We haven't mentioned the liquor Ciroc yet, have we? All day.
Oh yeah. We have mentioned them. Nah, not Ciroc,
Yeah,
De Leon, none of them.
Yeah.
exactly.
So they
That's
want
why
to get
this
this.
is going on, really.
Yeah, they want to get this man 11 years, 187 months.
Okay, hold on,
So
y'all.
we go.
Huh?
Can I just throw in there? That's allegedly that children were not involved,
It
Yeah,
didn't.
because
that's
we know that's
allegedly.
not
Yeah,
true.
that's
It didn't come
allegedly.
up. It didn't come up in the case. I watched
Yeah.
this whole.
I
I
know,
watched.
but I'm
Well,
saying we
no.
all
Yeah,
know the
we
truth.
said it
Come
didn't
on
come.
now.
Yeah, we said it didn't come up, but I mean, there are some lawsuits filed, and there are speculations that there are
And
some videos
and
sold on the black
and what's
market.
been happening to them lawsuits? All them lawsuits been what? Majority of them lawsuits are being what? Thrown out. Since
Um,
hold on. Since that conviction, how many lawsuits has been thrown out?
since that you talking about since the trial, the verdict
Yeah,
at the
since
trial.
his trial and the conviction, how many lawsuits has been thrown
I don't
out?
know. Well, though I haven't heard of any being thrown out yet. I've actually heard of even one coming up as of 2 o'clock this morning.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I don't have. I can't answer that because I don't know. I don't want to sit here and lie to you. But if you know, you can tell me, enlighten me, because I don't know.
I know I know I've seen it. I know about two or three so far cases when people been filing lawsuits against Diddy. They been ever since after this case has been dismissed.
But
No, okay, but
money does a lot of things,
and
unfortunately.
that's true. That's true.
And all I can say is
Thank you,
I'm gonna
Doctor
have you
Rashida.
drop me down in a minute because we gotta get ready to leave. But all I can say is I just pray that no one on here who is defending him and knows what he's been accused of, although it may not be in this case, we know what he's been accused of in the videos and all that stuff at his parties and the D-rugs and everything that's gone on into that. I pray that no one you love is affected by anything that he has done to other people, allegedly.
I'm gonna say this.
And just drop me down because I can't no more.
All right, thanks, man.
I want to say one thing. D Rugs. At the end of the day, we all go to a party. It's grass on the table. We all grown adults. It's grass on the table. If you want to roll up grass, that's on you.
Here's the difference with that, Selpay. It's the difference between you willingly participating in it and it being in put in something or spiked in something that you didn't know.
Yeah,
That's
but
where we're talking about the difference is right there.
yeah, but nothing in this case came up saying anything was spiked. The baby oil wasn't spiked, or nobody said anything was spiked. That's a fact.
And that's the problem. That's the problem we have, that the prosecution didn't do what they should. They wasn't aggressive enough. That doesn't mean he's not guilty of. It just means they didn't present it, and that's where they went wrong.
because this was a weak case. He got found guilty of transportation. Everybody, I'm not gonna say everybody, but majority of American people do transportation.
Thank
Everybody
you.
do.
Yeah.
Majority do
I'm
Thank
transportation.
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get to you too. I'm gonna get to you too. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me read this real quick, and I want to
All
get my
right.
two guessing because I gotta go to our daughter's school. Hold on 1 second. This says Westmoreland, which she is the part of the prosecution, I believe. No, no, the defense. I want to focus on the inspiration Mr. Combs has given throughout his life, and on the commitment he made while in the MDC. Mr. Combs was successful, but he used it to help others. He touched many more lives than I can cover in the next minute. Let me tell you, if you don't know what jailhouse talk is and stuff, you're going to do anything to get out. But any event, let's move on. I want to welcome in Leslie. Leslie, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed listening to everyone on the call. What I wanted to
Mhm.
say is that as an African American woman, I feel that we're the most prejudiced to our own kind. We've all been either victims of abuse, some type of abuse, been around it, seen it, heard of it, and what have you, but we're not supposed to covet the next man's house. The Bible says you're not supposed to cast your pearls with swine. So if you make a conscious decision, as Cassie did, to get involved with Diddy and knowing all of his prior behaviors and what have you, she knew what she was getting into. When it became beneficial for her, that's when she decided to leave. The trainer, he made sure that he made no more money. He didn't get any more of Puffy's friends to help them to exercise and get in better shape. Puffy cut off the paper. And once he cut off the paper, he said, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to be a CI. I'm going to tell them what you told me in confidence, and we're going to help bring him down with Ciroc. And that family, that conglomerate that owns Ciroc, like that's what happened. They always go inside to hurt us. The Bible says it couldn't have been a friend of mine. It couldn't have been an enemy. It had to be a friend. That was his friend. She rocked with him for 10 years. Like, I don't feel no compassion for her. She let him put a chain around her neck and walk her through the street like a dog and refer to her as a sex slave in public. And she wants for us to feel sympathy for her because she ended up with a bag. No, she should really go back into New York City and give the women that are actually being abused an opportunity to be better than they yesterday. Then you could talk to me. Outside of that, I don't care what happens to her or what goes on. Because I understand. I've been there. You have to trust God and work within yourself to say, I want to be better than my yesterday and do that. Nobody want to hear about your crying ass. You got a bag. That's the end of the day. That's what you wanted. You wanted to continue to live your lifestyle and continue to be able to take care of your family. And that's what you did. And as a result, we talking about Puffy. Let's talk about how we can get together as people and change our community. You see me get punched in my eye on the street and you be like, oh, I'm going to mind my business. That's between her and that nigga. But you feel sorry for Cassie?
Oh,
Give
oh,
me
whoa,
a
whoa, whoa,
break.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thank
Hold on,
you.
hold on, hold on, Leslie. Leslie, I appreciate your realness and rawness, but we can't say the N word, love.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got in my bag for a minute. I
She said, "My
apologize.
bad. Let me close this back up." Yeah, but I get what you're saying. I do. I absolutely. I'm not. Uh, I'm listening to what you're saying.
Like I'm just saying, like we turn our back on everyday people. There's people in our neighborhoods that are getting beat up. She go back every week. He come back every week. But at the end of the day, you know what's going on. You don't get involved. Now all of a sudden you feel sorry for Cassie. Okay, what about your neighbor? What about your neighbor's children? Let's get to the meats and potatoes. Like all that other stuff, that's for glitz and glamour. He gonna be all right. His kids gonna be all right. What about the person that's not gonna be all right? They that truly don't have anywhere to go. She ain't trying to give back. What
Hmm.
about that part? She's not trying to give back. She's trying to make sure her children are okay and her husband has an opportunity to start training people again. And if he don't, he can live off of her. You got to see the play. It's called the long white con, trick baby.
Yep.
I appreciate that, Leslie. All right, next. I'm gonna bring you up because I gotta go. I'm gonna bring you up, and then after we speak, I'm gonna give an update, and then I'm gonna have to end the live. I'll come back in a few minutes. I hate we gotta end this live. It's like one of the best lives I've had, but I've got to go to
Okay.
our
Can
daughter's
you hear
school.
me?
Yeah, you on, brother? How you doing?
How y'all doing? Good afternoon, everybody. Hope all is well with y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Juma.
Happy Friday to you.
Well, let me just say like this. Knowing how my friend that Cassie had hit up and for Diddy,
Hmm.
and you know,
Wait,
she
pause.
did
Say that again.
my boy the Punisher.
Oh,
She
okay,
did what
okay,
she
okay.
did.
Hmm.
I used to work with Punisher.
Okay.
So I knew that certain things wasn't right. But she did what she did. She played victim. Just like the young lady, just like Leslie said, she played victim and knew right from wrong. She knew everything. The train, like the trainer, knew everything before she even got with that. Cassie came in the picture. So they plotted that. They set that up, and they went out and worked well for them because she got the bag. And now that she had a baby after the coup, it's just like all this everything's gonna transpire and trickle down to problems because we all know, everybody in New York knows that she was after the bag. She wanted to live that lifestyle. She wanted to be an artist. So now all of a sudden she didn't get that because of broken dreams and promises. She was supposed to get that, but she only had one album out of all that and a couple of singles with other artists. And he had allowed to happen because he had the control of her, dealt with
Yeah, he played her on that. A 10 album deal is ridiculous.
ridiculous, but and she only had one.
Hmm.
But the money that she got, she should be happy, and she be like Leslie said, she should go back and help out other women, other people that's been abused. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll make her look a better light. All this that she's been doing was for the glitz and glam, like everybody else. But back to Kim Porter, Kim knew everything. He was about to tell, and all of a sudden Kim got deceased. So we don't know how that book is
Excuse
going to
me.
come out, but so far word through the grapevine of everybody saying that the book was been canceled and taken off the shelves. It's
Yeah.
going to get leaked out. And if anything happens to Diddy while he's locked up, his kids, I know they got video footage of everybody that was at them parties. And it's going to get leaked out and everybody going to go down. But right now, he's not talking. He's been quiet.
Thank you, Adrian.
That's why they're giving him a slap on the wrist because he knows a lot and he ain't saying nothing. So they're looking at it like, all right, he's not telling. He didn't do the Jeffrey Epstein, so they would have killed him.
Jeffrey E.
Part
Yeah.
my language.
Okay.
Parker saying kill. They would have silenced him. But Diddy didn't tell nothing, so that's why they're giving him that little 11 years. He should get less than that, but they give him something because they know it's going to cause more controversy. And he
I
has money.
appreciate that, Next. I like that. Okay. I can see where you're
He has a
coming
lot
from.
of money.
Whether agree or not, I like where you're coming from, and I see where you're coming from. That's the main thing.
His trauma started from his mama.
Absolutely.
That's why he's been like that, underlining with all this other freaky stuff that's going on. He's seen the money that he has with the power he got. Of course, he's gonna feel like he feel invincible. He's gonna feel threatening everybody and everything. But he could change. He could be a different person if he start doing right. Because he has daughters, and karma's real.
Hmm.
If he
It
don't think
is.
about what he's doing, he don't want to lose none of his buries none of his daughters because people gonna take out their anger and revenge on how he hurt them. They're gonna hurt his kids. He's not
Yeah,
thinking about that. Okay?
that is true.
But God willing, you know, Diddy did what he did, but at the same time, he did his bad outweighs his good. And
Oh,
everybody look at your bad and forget about all your good that you did help out people just to have something negative to take. And this time and era, this generation, it's all about a lot of negativity. Nobody's really positive on a lot of things. It's all about the negative, the negative, the negative. That's the controversy that keeps going on in this world right now. Anything positive, don't get overlooked or overshadowed. Something bad and big, and somebody famous doing something negative, or people gonna just bother somebody. It's
hmm.
crazy. It's crazy. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
Like
true.
everybody keeps trying to throw LeBron James and stuff like that. LeBron is not nothing like a Diddy. Even though he got Diddy money, but he's using his power for good and positive. And everybody keeps trying to bash him on a lot of stuff that has nothing. He had nothing to do with that. When Diddy was doing all this crazy stuff, LeBron was a child.
Yeah, I agree with you on that part. I agree with you on top.
So,
Let me move on to my new panel guest because like I said, I got to go up to my daughter's conference.
all
But
right,
I want to get my
cool.
sister straight facts in. How you doing, Queen?
Good morning, King. How you doing this morning?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
I got those pictures from your cousin.
Yeah. Okay. You did good. Good. Yes.
Yes, those were so beautiful. Thank you so much for sending me those pictures.
Absolutely. I wanted to keep my word, and now, like I said, I'm gonna try to get more because she's shown me more that I wanted to share with you, but I
Uh
couldn't
huh.
find them.
Uh huh.
So I'm gonna try to get more and provide them.
Oh my God, those beautiful smiles on those young people faces and those kids, and the look on her face, and it just made me feel like I want to be there so bad because I want to feel what it feels to be in a country that actually loves you, even if they pretend to
Yes.
love you.
Yes, and see the thing that got me, like I told her, I was like, I've always seen only poverty-stricken uh, communities over there. Don't get me wrong, they those are there, but I've never seen the beautiful beaches there and the
Hmm.
landscapes and stuff like that.
I have another friend that that's there. He's a developer, and I believe in Nigeria. So I've saw all the different places and how the amount that you can spend to get what. Because I'm really thinking about buying, purchasing a home and having it built there.
Hmm.
So if you want, we can swap pictures. I need to look for them. I think they're in
Yes,
my email, and then we can swap pictures, and you can see what I'm seeing as well. But those pictures that you sent me are just raw captures of what's going on right there. Do you do entertainment TikToks all the time?
yes,
Oh, okay. So I might have to partner with you because I want to do Nicki Minaj and
ooh,
Cardi B.
let's do it.
Hey, yes, because
That's gonna be good.
the funk is funky right now. Them people, Nicki Minaj need her butt. I'm sorry, her butt whooped because she
She,
knows she is wrong for acting like she's supposed to be the older of all the Lotto, Cardi B, JT, and she should be setting the example. But instead,
right.
she's instigating it and carrying it on. But I know you got to go, so I don't want to hold you up no more.
I'm
But
mad.
thank you
Look,
for
I'm
having me
mad you
up.
just came on, girl.
Yes,
Look,
honey.
I'm looking at my wife like, do I gotta go?
Well, no, no. Let's listen. Go ahead and go, and then we'll hook up and we'll do because I'm gonna do maybe Saturday, maybe tomorrow we can hook up and we can
Okay.
do a live and we can go up, talk about it because that's totally off the political scene, and I gotta
Yeah.
get my yeah, I gotta get my hand in it. I gotta just throw it around a little bit.
Hey, let's roll
All
our
right.
sleeves up and get the bacon.
Yeah, yeah, we got to get the bacon in because this tea is hot as hell. I ain't never
Wilding
wanted
out.
to be in young kids' business as much as I want to be in these kids' business today. All
Hey,
right, but I'll
wilding
see you
out.
tomorrow. Tell your wife I said hi. Y'all have a wonderful day.
You too, sister. Thank you for coming on.
All right, you're welcome. Y'all, hi y'all. If y'all don't know me, I'm Straight Facts. Y'all have a good day. Come over to
Yeah,
my
and
link
make
for
sure y'all
some.
go and follow her too, cause man, her lives in the morning. She's the one to get me and my wife on our day. Thank you.
That's right. All right.
Take care. She's an awesome person, but y'all got. I'm telling you, her energy is real. I love it. Hey, I'm gonna drop my panelists down. Thank y'all for coming. I know I'm late. I know my wife looking at me
Will you
sideways.
be on later? This
You
other
Uh,
now
panel?
smooth. You know you're gonna
yeah,
get
I'm
the
gonna
dog
try to
out,
get back
right?
on later. Yeah, I already
All
know,
right,
right?
okay.
No, look, the dog done left. I'm like, you can't come here.
Have a safe one, man.
All right, you too. Yes, I'm gonna try to. If we get back in time, I'm gonna hop back on.
Bet.
All right, peace.